up a little bit. Just like that. I think we should be good. Okay, that works. Now I'm gonna add the crack that up a little bit for me. Well, I think it's all the way in. No, I got it. I got it right here. Mario, come on, put this one on silent already. This one. Did you put it on silent? You have to unlock it and make it turn off the lock. Oh, you know what? I don't think so because of this car. It should be fine. It should be fine. No, I'm actually gonna. What? All right, we're just about ready to start, guys. I'll say to you when you come on live, I'll ask you to share the live so we could get as much people in as possible. And if you're hearing me, let me know. If you're not hearing me, let me know. At least so we can make sure we're all communicating, and there's no reason for me to worry that you guys aren't hearing, because you guys are letting me know, right? So just comment on there if you have any issues or anything not coming through. At least make your comments be known, and then we can have everything going smoothly. There's so much going on, and it's funny that a lot of people don't know that the same way you can use YouTube for pretty much just about anything, you can use it to do things on a positive note as well, not just negative stuff, or not just sharing a whole bunch of trash or garbage. But a lot of people, they don't think it's necessary, or they don't gravitate to the positive side of things. So for that reason, a lot of times the positive stuff get sweep under the rug. And tonight we don't want to do that. We want to make sure that you guys are updated with what's going on. And I'm seeing so many things, but every time I see something, I can't just go ahead and make a video on it. Could you check just to let me know that you're hearing the volume on it? Yes. Could you check? Just to go on your device and let me know to make sure we're hearing, because I haven't seen the comments as yet. Just let me know if you're hearing me, and then we should be good. We're just about ready to get started, and time is running. Yes, good night to all who are on here so far. Good night, good night. Wherever you're from, a good thing like I'll ask you to do is just to share the live for me, because what that does is that, okay, good. They're saying they're hearing, so you can go ahead. We're good on that. We'll be calling someone in about 4 minutes, but before we do that, we want to try to ensure that we get as much people on the live as possible, because this is something that we want to have information spread in all ways, whether it's positive, whether it's something that you should know. We want to share the live so other people can know. Invite a few friends. It doesn't hurt. It's not something that, I promise you, I won't be charging, or no one will be paying anything when it comes to sharing tonight. It will be totally free to hit that button. And we get a friend of a friend to join us. And the good thing is tonight I'll have the option where you guys can call in with your questions or with your concerns as well. So it's not one-sided. I'm giving you guys the opportunity to call in as well. So I'll be posting the numbers real soon, but I won't do that as yet. I'll give our main speaker the opportunity to talk tonight first. Then I'll post the number on there so persons can call in a little bit later. All right? So the numbers are going. We like that. Karma, bless up yourself. Alisa, bless up yourself. Purpose Child, bless up yourself. I see you. And thank you guys for coming in early. Trust me, this is gonna be a good one, and I know you guys are gonna have your head rocking. I was just watching a video a while ago, which I'm not gonna dwell on it too much because this is not something that I intended on going live on. But what I want to say to you guys is that when you have your family members or you have your friends, people within your circle, we want to show them some love and we want to care for them always. And we want to, if we're seeing that you have a friend or family member who's heading in the wrong direction or heading in a direction that you think is not positive or won't be giving them success or growth down the road, I would advise you or try to tell you to talk to that person. You know, talk to them as much as you can. Give them an opportunity for better. Give them an opportunity for growth. Give them an opportunity so that they can try to make use of their lives. A lot of us sometimes we don't, if it's not your child or if it's not a cousin of yours or someone who's close, and even when you see them doing something that you think is wrong, you won't pay it any attention, or you won't put any sense to it. You won't say any words to it. Nothing of, no form of encouragement. Nothing that will be beneficial to that person, unless it's your son, your cousin, your uncle, someone who's close by. And at the end of the day, a life is a life, no matter whose it is, whether it's yours or someone's close to you. So you wanna, I mean, I'm talking from myself or from my perspective of it, with the fact that I would care for anyone no matter who it is. So I will still try to do good, even to someone who I'm not that familiar with or I'm not that close to. I'll try to help them no matter which way I can. And that's the way I see things. But not everyone will see it in from my angle. Mario, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. So, as I said, do me a favor, guys. If you have a friend or if you have a family member or someone who is close by or close to you and you see them making a wrong move, please try your best to encourage that person to do right, because of what the benefits of doing right and being positive. Mario, I said I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. I'm waiting on you, sir. This guy is staying like 3 miles expecting for me to tell him what to do, right? All right, so guys, we're about to make a phone call, and you guys, I'm going to give you the opportunity to listen for a moment and hear what's going on, and then we'll take it from there.
Hello?
Hi there, Nicolette.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I am fine. People are texting me like crazy asking me that they're waiting and it's not coming on.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you mean, because that's why I resent you the link. It's a new link that I just shared with you tonight. That's the one you have to send to them. The previous link, that's why I tested it earlier to ensure the voice wasn't coming through on it. So I resent you the last link tonight. I think it might have been 10 or 15 minutes ago I sent it to you. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yes, it's right there. And I'll still also reshare it, because while you're on the call, you can still share it with whoever you need to share it with. I reshared it, and I also reposted it on all platforms so persons know that this is the one we're using.
Oh, it's just coming in now.
Yes, but it was sent before, but it's all right. Just resend that one to them. The heading, everything remains the same, except that it's a new link, because the previous one, the sound was not coming through.
Oh, that's why they're all texting me.
Yes. Yes, so resend that one to them, and they should be good to go. But otherwise, we do have some people on here, so you can still share it in the meantime, but we're hearing you fine so far. Jennifer, I want to say bless up. Thank you for joining us. And she says she knows you, so she's here listening to hear your voice as well.
Oh.
All right, so Jennifer, thank you for joining us. I'll ask you, Jennifer, please share, because you just came on, but persons who were here earlier or persons who rejoin or just joining us, we're asking you to share. The reason why you're sharing is just to let other persons who don't know what platform we are on able to see it and find us, because this will be a topic that a lot of things will be discussed, and we want to make sure that all persons have the opportunity to hear. So not because you're hearing it, please also allow others to hear. By doing so, you're just simply sharing, telling them, you can subscribe, and you'll be able to see what's going on.
Okay.
All right, Nicolette, you can go ahead. I think I might have put myself a warm-up on here. Maria Lewis, I see you. Bless up. Thank you for joining us.
Okay. Where do you want me to
Okay, well,
start?
first of all, let's do this, Nicolette. What I'm going to ask you to do, I'm going to try to ask you a little bit just about you, who you are, and just a little bit about you. You don't have to share anything that you consider to be too personal or that you consider to be your business. That's not an interest of ours. What we want to know is, by you introducing yourself to the people that we have, that are on here that don't know who you are, and then we'll get into other details as we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, my name is Nicolette Vassal. I live in Massachusetts. I've been in the United States now for 43 years. My dad and my stepmom brought us here when we were children. I was schooled and educated in the United States. I came here when I was a teenager. I have 3 children. They're all grown and grandchildren. I am also a born-again Christian. I've been baptized and been a Christian since I was 13. I'm now 59 years old, so it's been a long time. I am very active in my church. I have a lot of sisters and brothers. We are very close. I am a person that likes to stay by myself. I don't like drama. I am not married at the current moment. I've been single for 20 years. By my choice, I choose to. I choose to remain like this. And what I do, what I like to do most of all, I just like to enjoy myself and help people, spend time with my family, and close people that I'm close with in my church.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like trouble. I don't like drama. I don't entertain it. I stay away from it. And that's basically, I don't want to really give out any more personal information about me because, it's.
That's about fair. That's pretty much okay. And we appreciate you coming on here and sharing a little bit about your story, sharing a little bit also about yourself, so that we can understand. But the reason why we prefer to go on the back end is just to get an understanding as far as who you are, as far as, what motivates you to be who you are, what motivates you to do anything you do on a day-to-day basis, which is also a part of, your process. You know what I mean? Like you say, you go to your church, you go to your job, you live your life that you choose to, because that is your choice. We all have a choice. A lot of people sometimes they don't see and think life is all based on choice, but it is. If you choose to get in the medical field, it's because you decide that that's what you want to do. You have a caring heart, and that's what you want to do. If you choose to become a police officer, you might want to care, but you also want to have a stand firm option by knowing you're defending the law or upholding the law. Supposedly, that's a choice, but that you want to do. If you want to become a pastor, you also want to care, but you want to do this. You know what I mean? We all make choices. So when it comes to choices, you cannot be forced to do something you do not want to. Anyone can ask, anyone can offer, but at the end of the day, if you make that decision to do, it's because you want to. And by saying that is that sometimes some people take for granted our choices and then use it against us. So for example, because someone might know you as a nurse, they think your only option is to do this or to give them a pill or to do this and do that, and then they try to be disrespectful behind that, and that's not nice. That is definitely not nice. But anyway, now that we get a little bit of who you are, let's understand a little bit on maybe why you decided to reach out to me, because I know that initially you said, hey, I saw your program, it seems interesting, I like it, but I have a story I wanted to share. So I want you to get into your story, but before you get deep into your story, I want you to start at your beginning as far as how you get to do the things you do.
Okay. One day I was after church. One of my church sisters came to me and she said, Nicolette, I know that you are the spirit of discernment. She said, there's a lady that I donate to in Jamaica. Her name, they call her Auntie Donna. And she's a nice person, but I know that you can tell the difference between a person or they are. So I said, okay. She said, I'm going to give you her Facebook stuff, and then you can see. I did. I was never ever used to be on Facebook, nothing to do with social media ever. And my granddaughter had to show me how to even do it. And I went on there, and I stayed on there like for about 6 months. I never said any thing. I just lived it. And there's something about Donna that just drew me in. I think it was that I could see that she was real.
Yes.
And I could see that there was no pretending about her, because I can tell when a person is pretending.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love her realness about her. Then I started watching her like continuously. Then I started to donate to her program, but I would only call Paula and let Paula tell me who to, you know. But Miss Donna, she never ever missed a day without calling me when I do the donation, and she would say, Naculate, I got this amount, you send this, and I got this. Who do you want me to give it to? Because even if she don't get me, she will not give out the money, period, to anyone until she gets me on the phone, and she would count it out.
Okay.
And I said, oh, wow, I love that. Because, you know, you hear all these things about people in Jamaica, the scamming and not even to let people know, you know, don't even know your phone number, don't tell them.
Right.
So when I got to know her, it brought me back to a place that I felt good, that I said, wow, I usually don't trust no Jamaican. I stay away from them, period. Mm-hmm. So when I started to, you know, hear Miss Donna, she just drew me in, and Paula, and then Natalie and Tats, those they just drew me in as Jamaican. And then I started to donate. I never felt anywhere. I just felt everything was smooth, never, ever, ever any problem, never.
Yes.
And you know, so I said, okay, this is good. And me, I'm going to tell you something. Anybody who knows me, my family, because I know a lot of them are listening tonight, I would rather give than to receive. All my life, when people want to give me this and give me that, give me this, especially men who want to be with me that's got a ton load of money, they think they can, oh, you know, I can give you the world, I can give you this. I was never the person that loved to receive. I love to give. And my children then used to say, Mom, I think you have an S on your forehead. You always let people use it. I said, nobody's using me. I do it because I want to.
Right.
So when I give, it just made me, it's like I'm at peace. I feel so good. When I go out on the street and I pile up my car with food, I would make sandwiches or fried chicken, and I would just go out and feed hundreds of homeless people with my own money out of my car trunk, give them personal care stuff. And they would look at me and they were like, you do this by yourself? I said, yes. And I felt that gave me such joy. I had such joy. And I said, Lord, do not send any man my way. I don't want no man in my life, because I don't want nobody to stop this about me. Because if you send a husband, he's going to want to tell me you can't do this and you can't do that. You have to spend time with me. So I prayed and I asked God to never, ever send a man my way. I said, God, I never want to be with a man. Keep me the way I am. Take away everything that makes me feel anything sexual. Take it away. And just let my focus be on you and your work. And that's what he has done. So when I go out and I give, if I look at a person and they say, my pastor say, Naculate, you know, I want you to go over to this person's home and pray, there's stuff going on, you know, those are the things that bring me joy, because God has blessed me that I have everything that I need. I am not in need of nothing. I am good. So I said, God, I don't want to be given for people to think that they, you know, I need to receive.
Right.
You know, so I just enjoy that. So when Miss Donna now was going, she was taking a break from Chairty because she was focusing on some stuff that she needed to do with her house and her baking season. And I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, oh no, what is going to happen? But I said, okay, I'm going to take a couple people, the elderly that Miss Donna had graduated from the program. I said, I'm going to take a couple of them, about 3 or 4 of them, and I'll personally support them financially. Like every month or every 2 weeks, I would send money to a particular supermarket for them to get their grocery, those particular elder to get their grocery that and stuff that they need.
Right. And
I'll also donate to a couple of people, but it wasn't charity. And then I said, Miss Donna, do you know any other charity programs? She said, Naculate, I don't really know people, but I'll give you a couple of them and you can decide.
Okay.
And when she did that, and I decided to go with, I don't know if you want me to go to talk about that.
I mean, if you're gonna, persons might wanna know exactly what happens, or person might wanna have an idea how And because everyone is sharing their story, so you want yours to be heard so that
Yes.
persons can, we're not here to beat anyone. We're not here
No.
to belittle anyone, but we're
No.
just here to discuss on what really happened and how
Mm-hmm.
you feel about moving forward. Put it that way. So you
Yep.
can go ahead.
So when she gave me a couple of names, and I said, okay, I will go with this one. And I said, okay, I'm just gonna go with it and see how this person is.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I did. And I went over there first, and I just stayed silent for a little bit.
Right.
And I just
Meaning observing, staying in the back end, and then in
yes,
order to make a decision.
yes, I
Okay.
didn't do. I went over there and I just stayed in the back. I didn't make, and I didn't comment on anything. I did that for about a month or 2 months, and then it wasn't the person per se why I was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing it because I saw, when I saw the situation of certain people, like the elderly. I'm big on the elderly and the disabled, but I am not big on females. I do not. Baby mothers I'm not big on that because I've been burnt by them. So I don't care to. If I do something for baby mothers, maybe one or two or three, but it's never gonna be because I've been burnt over here in America by helping them. So my focus was on the elderly and the disabled. So what I would do is I would take notes of certain people that I would see when that she would go to, and I would see if she's driving around, and I would look, and I would see, oh my God, as she go to the market, and I would look, and I said, God, I want you to lead me, to show me what to do. I said, God, I'm not going to do nothing until you okay this. You okay, but I didn't hear from God. God did not okay it. He did not. So I took it upon myself, and I said, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go do that, and I'm going to do this. So I started out with, I would say, Blessing of Anna, from Blessing of the Flow.
Mm-hmm.
I got her phone number from her program, and I would call her up and say, I would like you to go to the market and pick out, say, 6 or 7 or 10 people and give them like 5,000, 3,000, 4,000 each, but it's got to be elderly or disabled.
Right.
So I would send her to do that like on a Friday and a Saturday, and I would do that every week.
Gotcha.
And then when that would do, now I would see her, I would tell her just to go on the street and just, if she sees I would see somebody, because I would be watching, looking on the phone over when she's on her live.
Mm-hmm.
And I would tell her that one, I would start, that's how I started doing it. I would say, walk on the street, and if you see this one, if you see that one, give them like 5,000, give them like 4,000, give them like 2,000, because I would send the money.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing that. And then it turned out that I started to donate it to charity, or to the charity program. And then when I started to donate it to the charity program, there was certain people that would come on, and I'm very discernful. And I said, God, I know that person's not right, but I'm just going to do it because knowing God did not give me the okay to donate to her charity.
Okay.
That's why he never gave me the okay. So I would say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And then it led from doing charity, donating to the charity every single week. People who is on here that's over there know this. And then she started up a business. She was starting up a little business. And what I would do, she would come on the live and she would say, oh, I have like, say for instance, 39 tickets for this youth home. I have 40 tickets for this youth home. I have 30 tickets for this youth home, and I would like to do this and I would like to do that for them. She would be on the live for hours and maybe only sold like 5 or 6 tickets. And I would call in, I would see the sadness on her face, And I would call in and I said, Anna, and it would be late at night. I would say, Anna, I don't want you to look so sad. I'm going to buy all the tickets. Sometimes it's 30 tickets. Then the next day she would come on with a new batch of tickets and said it's a different home. The same thing would happen. She would maybe sell about 7, 8, or 9 tickets and have like 28 or 25 tickets. And these tickets were $15 each. Do the math. $15 each. And here I come again like an idiot. I would say, okay, I'm going to buy all the tickets because they weren't being sold. And I'm very passionate when it comes to, the children homes and the youth. So I'll buy all the tickets. The next day she would come on again with more. She had 40 tickets. And this is her business. She said she was doing it for her business because she said she was making breakfast or food for them and she was bringing it to the homes. I said, okay. She would come on like the next day again. She had 40 tickets. Maybe out of the 40 tickets, she might, in 2 or 3 or 4 days, sell like 10 tickets. I would go and see her depressed and sad. Here I come again. Buy the whole 30 tickets, $15 for each ticket. All right. Then I would think, okay, I never felt I did not felt no way doing it. I enjoyed it. If I said that I felt any way doing it, I would be a liar. I enjoy doing it. And then she would come on and say her church was going to be doing breakfast for the homeless. Here she comes with a ton load of tickets. Couple of weeks in a row. The tickets weren't even being sold away. Here I come, buying all the tickets, $15 for each ticket. I buy them all because I didn't like to see the sadness. I'm a sucker for that. Sadness on a lady's face. I don't like to see a woman looking sad. I would buy the tickets because I wanted her to go to bed at night. I said, and I'm going to buy a ticket so you could go to bed with your husband at night and your daughter because I loved her little girl. I love her little girl. Okay. Then it came into her personal business that she started up. I would say she was selling T-shirts, she was selling soap. I would say, okay, I'm going to buy like 20 people soap. I'll buy 20 soap from your business. T-shirts, I would buy the T-shirt for the people and that was working for her in different colors. And I started to do my thing. People would come on a certain person would come on her program, and this lady, she had a stroke, and her hand, she was paralyzed. And when she was interviewing the lady said she usually sells stuff. And now she can't do nothing. She doesn't have any money. People treat her like garbage. And now she can't do nothing.
Go ahead.
They're telling, huh?
No, I said go ahead.
They're telling her to go sell her body. This is the old elderly lady. She said she would go out on the street begging, and people would treat her like garbage. And I wasn't home that day, and something told me to turn on my phone, and I heard the live, and I felt the pain because I was raised by my grandmother when my dad came in, so my grandmother was my life. So that's why I'm so passionate about the elderly. My grandmother was my everything. Everything. And growing up, my dad, we were never in need of nothing. When he came over here to him, we were never in need. We weren't a millionaire, but we were rich. We had everything in the world. We had the best of the best. We had everything to do in Jamaica. So I did not like to see people suffer because I did not know what suffering was when I was in Jamaica. And especially when it comes to the elderly, I was passionate about that. And I listened to the lady, and she said she owes rent where she's at. She can't even pay the rent, and that's when God spoke to me. That's the first time. He said, Nicolette, I want you to pay her rent for the rest of the year, and I want you to let her start up a business by selling again.
Okay.
So I called Anna, and I told her right there on the live, and I went to the Western Union, and I sent off the money right away. Because I'm just like that. I'm not just a talker. If I don't talk, I like to do, because actions speak louder than words. And I called her and I sent off the money. I said, pay the lady's rent for the rest of the year and buy this for her to start up her business. That was done. Okay. Then, there comes the St. Mary. This is where the problem started. The reason why I'm speaking tonight, I'm going to tell you this. People were calling me after the way I was treated to tell me that they knew this and they knew that. If somebody had reached out to me the way they were reaching out to me and messaging after when she cursed me and told me, then I would have known. I'm doing this for somebody who does not know to know. You got to know. You cannot do stuff dishonest to the disabled, to the elderly, and to the seniors and to children. That is unacceptable. And that is dangerous in the eyes of God. So if somebody had told me what was going on, that they knew, but nobody. Yes, Ashanti used to say on his life that I'm helping her to scam because he couldn't believe that I was sending all this money. One person was sending all this much money to a charity program. So we thought it was a scamming going on. But if somebody had to call me, they waited after the fact. But if somebody, I'm saying this because I want people to know, I do not want people to end up into the same situation that happened to me.
Okay.
I want people to know. This is why I'm speaking. It's not to create any problem. I don't care about. It's nothing. I leave people. God is going to do what he's got to do. But I want people to know. And it's wrong because you know who's going to get hurt, who's going to suffer? The less fortunate people in Jamaica, especially coming this holiday season when people don't want to donate because of the scamming and the con and the stealing. Somebody got to know. They got to hear this. All right, it happened. The St. Mary flood came. I don't know nothing. I'm a born Kingstonian. I don't know no other parish. Born and raised in Kingston. Born in the ghetto. Got out of the ghetto when I was a little child. Raised uptown. I'm an uptown girl, but I'm a Kingstonian girl. So when the St. Mary stuff happened, I said, "Oh, that's a country place. I only want to help. You know, I like my Kingstonian. I love Kingstonian. That's who I want to help." And I'm like, "No, Natalie." When I saw that Miss Donna had went there first, and I saw when Miss Donna and Miss Phoenix had went, and I saw the people and the water, and then I heard Anna, Mom J, and Sasha. They were planning on doing a food drive to St. Mary for the people who were affected by the flood. So I said, oh my God, that's my passion right there. So when they were all doing it, there were times when they didn't even know that they were in need of money. It's like the money wasn't coming in the way it should. They were getting sad, and I would be listening to them. I would already donate this, I would donate that, but then I would be hearing, oh, we need 150. Then the next day they would need 200. Then the next day they would need 100. And this is me just sending this money, just sending it. I would call up and say, Anna, I'm sending it. The next day you'd go on the live again, you would hear, your mom, we need 150, and God is going to put it in somebody's heart to do it. Here comes Natalie, the idiot, would send it again. Then the next day they would say, oh, we need this and we need that again. Here comes Natalie, the idiot again, would do it. Because I'm calling myself an idiot. Because that's what people are calling me right now. And an idiot. My friends and my family are calling me an idiot.
So let me ask you a quick question. Let me ask you a quick question. When you were donating or when you were giving, because people were having situations or people were having their difficulties, but you gave from watching the lives or you gave from watching these videos and what was going on, and then you decide to donate. But did you have a specific budget? Did you have a specific to say, this is what I'm going to be doing a month, or this is what I'm going to be doing a week? Or I want to understand, how did the numbers change? How did you decide from doing 50 to 100 or to, you know what I mean?
Nope. It wasn't even that. For like a week, I would give 100, say for instance, Monday I would give 100, Tuesday I would give 50, Wednesday I'll give 100, Thursday I will give 150. Saturday I'll give buy food for the homeless, like for 10, 12 people, $15 each, and $5 for the juice. 10, 15 homeless when I would only see like 8, 9 homeless people getting food in a little tiny container. I'll be paying for the water, for juice. I'd see them getting water. And then I would say, I never had a budget. I was just giving accordingly. I didn't even know until I don't want to get ahead of myself right here. So then when the St. Mary thing came and I started to give, and then it happened that they got the last money that they needed. Mom J was on the live. She said she needed 150. And I called Anna while she was there at Mom J. And I said, I will send the next the 150 again. And I sent it. Then they said they were all set. Then they said they needed lunch. I called and I gave lunch. Money for lunch as well. All right? They went to the St. Mary mission. They all did it. The 3 of them, I never had any problem. They went, Mom, Jay, her, and Sasha. And that young girl, Sasha, I really care for. I like her. I don't know her, but I've seen certain things that she does. And that was done. Then after they got back from the St. Mary mission, somebody sent me a message and said, Natalie, oh my God, did you see that on Mom J's live? She's saying like about 20 people or 18 seniors and disabled did not get any food packages because they couldn't come out because they can't walk. They didn't get to go where they were when they were giving out the stuff for the flooding. So I said, okay. I listened to a Mom J live and I called Anna personally. I said, Anna, she was on the live. I said, Anna, I am sending you back to St. Mary myself. I will give you the money. You don't have to ask anybody for nothing. I will provide the money. I will provide the money and I will send it to you. I will give you lunch and I'll give you gas money. All right. I didn't even wait. She said, okay. She was on the live. And she said, oh, wow. She said, I didn't know Natalie, that other people. I said, yes, I just heard it on Mom J's live. I said, I'm not sending you to go with Mom J or anybody. I'm sending you to go by yourself. And, your husband or whoever you want to take with you to. I want you to go to the senior and the disabled personally to their home. Find out the name of the people that Mom J have and go personally to them. There was a lady that I had bought the chicken. I had bought chicken. I had for her to start her business. I bought, I think it was 150 or 200 chickens. I bought the feeding for the chicken. So the lady had started her business. But now the chicken had come that she wanted to start selling. And it happened in the perfect time when I was sending Anna to go to St. Mary. I bought chicken from the lady back for Anna to give each of the 20 chicken, each of them one chicken, a whole chicken each. It happened that here I am giving the money for the lady to start up her business. Her business startup, she could now sell her chicken. So Anna, I said, Anna, buy 20 chicken from that lady to help her with her business again, and put one whole chicken in each, in a container for the people you're going to take it to, the 20 people. I sent the money to Anna. I went to Western Union and I sent off 600 US. At the time it was 15 something for the US dollar in Jamaica. And I sent off the money. It came up to 90, I think it's 96,000 something. I sent her 9,000 something for gas, and I sent her 8,700 for lunch. Okay. Her husband, because her husband is the one who usually go and pick up my money at Western Union, because I don't trust anybody with my information. So her husband went and picked up the money. I was waiting for her to call me to tell me she picked up the money and how much she got. She didn't even know that I already know how much money it was, because I asked for a printout with the amount that I would be, that she would be picking up. I didn't hear from her like for 2 days. She sent me a text message. Oh, that's it. My husband went to go pick up the money. That's it. Not how much, not the amount, nothing. So then I went. She had a live like 3 days after begging money. Come on, people, we're gonna go to St. Mary, we need it. And people in the comment was like, Anna, why are you asking us for money? Natalie is the one who said she was personally sending you there and she was gonna give you gas and money. She did not comment when the people were asking her that question. Then Ashanti was saying, Ashanti made a comment that said that on Insta channel, somebody told me that Natalie told Anna she was going to be sending her to go to St. Mary, but she didn't send her. Anna is over there begging money and scamming the people. I went on, I called and sent Anna a voice message. I said, Anna, I'm not playing. I want you to go on your live because I do not want to be portrayed as a scam. The field that I'm in, I cannot be portrayed as a scammer or a thief. I want you to go on your live and let the people know that you got the money and how much money you got and that you're all set and that you're getting the 20 chicken that I am using the money to buy from the lady that I helped to raise the chicken. Mm-hmm. Okay. She did the live the next day, never mentioned it. I went in the comment. I was waiting for her to do it. Nope. I went in the comment section and I said, Anna, I am here in the comment section, and either you tell the people now that you got the money and how much money you got. She did not. She ignored it, and people were saying, Anna, Natalie is saying. So I put the amount of money that I sent her in the comment section. Then she said, people need to stop bashing Natalie. If you guys ever know the amount of money Natalie gave, never said the amount. Never up to this day. She never said the amount. So people are saying, how much was it? She totally ignored them. She said a lot. And then I wrote it in the comment section and she was very upset. People were saying, but Anna, Natalie sent you all this money. Why are you asking for money? And then she sent you gas and lunch. You shouldn't be up here asking for money. Okay, everything was cool. She went to buy whatever. She went to St. Mary. Okay? I'm over there on the live when she went to St. Mary. I'm looking, I'm saying, but this is not the amount of people that I'm paying and buying this thing for. If I'm not mistaken, I don't even think I saw Anna went to 8 people when it's supposed to be like 20, 18 or 20. And when she would go to some of the people, they would be giving some, there was a handicapped man and a disabled lady. They were saying they don't even have no money. I said, Anna, do you have money on you? She said, yes. While I already gave money, I said, Anna, can you give that person, give that one $7,000, that disabled? And she would say, a lady on the phone, and they were crying. The person was so glad. And then she would go to another person's home to give the bag. It was a little tiny bag. I'm like, what in the name of God? Okay, I said, Lord, give me strength. Then she would go to different people, and then I would say, this person would say they don't have no money, they don't have this. I said, okay, and I give that one $5,000. Okay. She would give back and go to this one. Then there was a lady that she went to. The lady had a stroke. So when she went with the lady, I prayed for the lady, and I said, Anna, I want you to give her $20,000. But the lady daughter came. Somebody must have told the lady daughter, and the lady daughter came and made a big deal and was yelling and arguing. And the lady daughter took the money away from her mom and threw it at Anna. But the lady Anna take that. Don't give my mother no money. Don't put my mother on camera. Anna shut off the camera. We never saw nothing ever that again. Nothing. She said her battery died or whatever died. Okay. She came back. And then she spoke about what happened, that the lady was mad, the lady daughter was mad. So I said, I was waiting for her to tell me, so if you gave that lady $20,000, the lady daughter threw back the money at you, you never told me what you did with the money up to this day. The lady daughter gave you back the money, threw it at you. So where is the money? How come you never say, oh, I'm going to do this with the money? All right. I left it alone. She came back. Auntie Miss Donna was going to be doing, she wanted to do a bun and cheese drive, but she didn't, Donna wasn't sure how she was going to do the bun and cheese drive, if she was going to do the homeless or children home or something. I said, Anna, Donna is going to do a food drive, a bun and cheese drive, but if Donna don't do it, I will, give stuff to you and you could go to certain home. I said, but if Donna is going to do it, I'm always going to be about Donna. No other charity ever going to come before Donna. Point blank, period. I said, if Donna is going to do the charity, I'm with Donna. But if Donna is not going to do it, I will do it with you. All right. I said, first of all, I want you to go around and just look at the price. No, first of all, I told her, but I would buy the bun and cheese at Rushmart from Miss Debbie, Miss Birdie's bun, because I know my money will be spent and it wouldn't be stolen. Rushmart would give her the exact amount of stuff that I paid for. She said, no, this is exactly what she said. No, I'm not doing that. I got a Kingston. You know what I mean? That's got to be a Kingston out here. No, sir. I said, Anna, I will give you gas and I will give you lunch money. No, nothing. I told her, Miss Birdie, I don't want to bun people. No, then I'll do that. Then I got Kingston. I said, Anna, everything, I'm going to call Rushmart. Everything will be ready for you. Only thing you have to do is go pick up the boxes with the bun and cheese and that's it. No, sir. No. There are other people who sell bun and cheese here. Bun and cheese, there's other bun and cheese maker. We can't do it. I said, Anna, no, I'm not doing that. So she went into, I said, okay. She went into the supermarket and she called me and said, I see bun in here. And then I said, how much is the bun? She's sending me all these prices and blah, 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 blah. But I saw the name of the place when she went in, the number, and I called the place. I asked them what the prices of the bun. They said, no, that is not the price of our bun. It's way cheaper than that. They said, who told you that? They said, you calling from overseas? I said, yes. They said, miss, do not get scammed by people. That is not the price of our bun. So I called and I said, I'm going to buy this amount. She said, that cannot do. You know how much people in our home? A lot of people, a lot of children. I said, no, I'm not feeding the staff. I'm doing it for the children, the people in the home. I'm not going to give one child one whole bun. That's not what bun and cheese Easter is about. No, you're going to need about 30 or 40, 60 bun. I said, excuse me? I said, are you going to buy the little tiny rock? No. Y'all look like about $1,500 for one, but I said, no, it's not. And I said, what about the cheese this? And okay. So I said to her, the next day, Donna said she was going to do the bun and cheese drive, but she was going to go to the home. I said, you know what, Anna? Donna is going to do it, so I'm not going to bother do it with you because, Donna is going to come first. Donna Chairty is going to come first with me. Whatever, you can do whatever you want. Me no business. Do whatever you want. Go on. I said, who does this girl think she's talking to? And that's when I saw what it was about. It wasn't about the bun and cheese. It was about the money. The money going there. It was about the money. That was the first time God spoke to me and said, shut it down now. Do not give another penny to that charity. That's the only time. I waited for him forever. But when that happened, because he knows that I don't like problem, he said, shut it down. So I did. I stopped going over her live. I stopped donating to her. It was done. I'm not going to talk. Okay, the laptop. I noticed that she used to write stuff in book, and she always used to say they're fading out, and she didn't have a laptop, she didn't have a computer. I sent her a message. I said, I called her on the phone. I said to her, you don't have a computer? She said, no, she doesn't. I said, I'm going to send you a laptop for the charity that you could write down the charitable stuff in there. When you do charity, you could save it, which is more convenient. Okay, I sent the laptop to her sister or whatever, family member in New York, because they were going down to Jamaica. Her family member took the laptop to Jamaica to her. She never went on the live. It's a charity. It was not for her personal use. It was for charity. She never mentioned on the live that she got a computer for charity. Never. Ever. The only time people knew about the laptop, $1,800 laptop, was when one day I was sleeping My phone was going off all over the night. Messaging. What the heck is going on? It was about 3:30 in the morning. I go into messaging. I see like about 40. Miss Dacanet, Anna was in her life. She was calling you a monkey. She was calling you. I said, what? I said, that's a lie. So I said, no, Anna would never do that. I mean, I don't have any problem with Anna. So I sent her a voice message. It was like 4 in the morning. I was sleepy. I said, Anna, I heard that you were on your live yesterday talking about me and calling me names. What have I ever done to you? I said, the only thing I've ever done to you was be good. I donated to your charity and I donated to start up your business. How could you be ridiculing me and talking about me when I've never done anything to you but good? And I said, this is why I do not do anything with Jamaican people. I did say that. I said, Jamaican people, it's like 99.9% of them are bad and 5%. Instead of saying 99 were good, I said, because I was in my sleep. I was so mad by this. I was just, and I said, are you going to call me? Listen, I said, Anna, I am older than you, and I know you don't look better than me because all you do is bleach out your skin. I said, listen to me. If you don't go on your live, number one, and tell them up to this day that you have not done it, how much money you stole from me when I sent you that money, I will go on pink wall and I will blow up your spot. Apparently, because I said I was going to go on pink wall, she got mad. I was in my home. I didn't leave my house that day because I had a headache and I was angry. I got a phone call from someone that I speak to, that I met on the charity program that I became close with, a young lady. She said, Anna is on her live cursing you like a dog. I said, me? So I went on the live. She cursed me. She picked up the laptop. She said, yeah, not let myself no get cheap stuff. She give everything. She give me everything. She give me my husband and my daughter. She give everything. She give expensive Gucci, this, and that laptop. And go girl. Go one, I'm paid with credit card bill. That hit me right in the chest. It's like I got a heart attack. And I said, God, I pray that you will dumb, deaf, blind, and paralyze this woman. I have never said anything like that in my life about anybody. I said, God, and I said, I pray the laptop explode in her face. And she cursed and cursed and cursed. Number one, I did not curse her. The only bad thing that I said was when I said it about the Jamaicans. And I went and I apologized in different lives. I apologized to my Jamaican. I'm Jamaican. I apologized to my Jamaican people over and over and over. But I never took back. I said, how? She was bragging. Nicolette Vassell gave her the best of the best and her daughter and her husband. But she was cursing me. She went under my clothing. She cursed my family. She said she was going to hit me. She said she was going to do things to my family. She cursed and cursed and cursed. The words that were coming out of her mouth. I said everybody was telling me that she wasn't a Christian. No, I really proved it. So I got off the line. I went in her comment section. I said, Anna, if this is what makes you feel good to curse me like that, go on. And the people, the same people that was in her live, that was so excited when I was donating my hard-earned money, they were tearing me down. They were calling me a dog, a monkey, a whore. They were calling me every name, every single person on her live. She got up, she put up my picture, she gave up my address. I lived in hell for almost a month. I wanted to kill myself because of the humiliation. My family found out. They barred me. They blocked me. They said my grandkids said my children said I can never speak to my grandchildren anymore. They said you have humiliated us. We are private people. We're not into this crap. My children them were born in America. They don't know nothing about that mess. They don't know nothing about social media. My family member them don't go on social media over here. My sisters and my brothers. But I have family member in Jamaica, cousins. So they send up the video. My sisters and brothers were mad. My mom was angry. They were ready to disown me. They said, how could you go with a caliber of person like that for Earth? And she's talking about she's going to do stuff to us? I'm going to tell you, for 2 weeks straight, Anna gave up my personal phone number. The people would call me and said, Anna told them to call me. They would threaten me. They said that some of them said they were in New York, they were in Connecticut, and they're going to come find me, and they're going to shoot, they're going to burn my house down. And then I got a couple phone calls from Jamaica, couple men. They called me, but one of them said to me, they apologized. They called back in the night and apologized. They said the aunt said, no, Natalie Hustle is a good person. She's all over, always on Anna's program, giving away to the people. And he called. That's when he told me that Anna paid him $7,000 and a whole bunch of other people, not knowing allegedly. It happened because she gave up my personal information online. They got my personal number. They said she told them to call me and threaten me. I said, you know I live in America, right? And they apologized. She had a lot of people from her life that's on her program. I have their names, but don't worry. I only can say so much because of what I'm going to be. I can't say so much because of legal. I have their name. They called and they would leave vulgar, disgusting message on my voice note. Yeah. They would tell me. I don't even want to repeat some of the stuff that they would tell me. And when all of everything started, when Miss Donna was there for me, Ashanti 360 came out. I was shocked. The same man who was calling me a scammer because he said he couldn't believe, he was the first one. He did not like what was going on and he went crazy. Then Miss Donna, and then Dr. Love. But then the other bloggers, they were calling me that I'm looking clout. I'm looking this. How am I going to be looking clout when I was the one who was giving my stuff? If I'm looking clout, I'm going to be go to somebody that's better than me, not beneath me. And I went through hell. And then my bishop said to me, Immaculate, that was your test. And you passed it. Now shut it down. Shut it down. My children then made me promise them and my family member that if you send another penny to Jamaica, my children then said to me, Mom, if somebody gives you $1 million now and say to you, give it to somebody in Jamaica or burn it, what would you do? I said, I'll burn it. That's the heart I have for giving to anyone, anything, because of Anna. Because of what Anna did. She created me to be like this. The woman who's always giving. The woman who was born a giver. She has put this thing in my heart. It's like part of my heart is open, but it's like part of it is closed. But it's only towards people in Jamaica. It's no one else. Because the way they were ridiculing me on our lives, these were Jamaicans that were doing it. On other lives, on other people's lives, other bloggers, the way they were ridiculing me.
When you say ridiculing you, what you mean?
They were calling me every name in the book. They were cursing me out. Because they were cursing me because the part that they heard with the that what I said about the Jamaican, but the ones them on her live wasn't cursing me for that, but they were cursing me because Anna, that's all the people them that's on Anna live, all of them are like that. All of them. All of them, every single one of them were cursing me. And they were calling my phone and terrorizing me. They were threatening me and they were terrorizing me. Even 2, 3, 4 in the morning, they terrorized me for nobody don't even know this, 2 weeks straight, they terrorized me. For 2 weeks, they called me every name in the book. They even told me that I wanted to eat a teeth, and I know what. They said that I wanted Anna's husband. That would be a cold day in the pit of hell. They even said that. I don't know what. I'm like, okay. Yeah. They call me every name in the book, and they're so dumb and dunce. Or you're gonna be calling somebody and you know your number and your name is gonna show up. When you're gonna be messing with people, you gotta mess with people. You're gonna terrorize people. Make sure the person's that educated. Make sure the person don't have family member in law. Make sure the person don't have people that can know what you're doing, and make sure the person don't have money that can get a lawyer and FBI involved. Instead of going out and messing with people, make sure you know who you're messing with. They terrorize me. When I say terrorize me. And the more she would carry on, then she went on the next day, and she would still do it. I don't know if somebody must have told her to apologize. She said she's not apologizing to anybody. To Gwen, the monkey girl. Grown woman, she's calling me a monkey. A person that I gave all of me to. I'm not going to talk about what I gave her personally. She already did that. Because I never went anywhere and said what I gave to Anna personally. She went on her live and did it. And they were saying that I cursed Anna in nowhere. I can send you nowhere in the voice note did I curse Anna. I just tell her that I was going to go on pink wall, and it touched a nerve because this is not allegedly. I can say it because it's the truth. Like what the law enforcement said, you can say it because it's the truth. It's not alleged. She's a thief, she's a scammer, and she's a con artist. She has stolen from the elderly, the senior, and the children. She is a thief because it happened. She has stolen thousands of dollars. You know, when I found out that how much money Anna was stealing from me, when I got legal involved, and they asked for my Cash App printout, and Cash App sent it. If I would send 100, Anna would only give them 10,000 when Anna would get like almost 16,000. She would give her 10,000 to the people. I would send like 50 or 7, she would only give them $5,000. That's what when I start a printout, I'm going to tell you something. It was only a couple hundred, less than $1 million in the short amount of time that I knew Anna, that I donated to both her charity program and her own personal business. A couple $100 less than $1 million. Me. And she is going to speak to me. You know, I'm not upset that I donated or give her stuff. I'm not. If I lied to you, God would know I'm lying. I'm not. I don't regret what I did for her. I don't regret giving her anything, or her husband, or her daughter. I don't regret it, and I'm not going to let nobody make me regret it, because I did it from a place in my heart. I'm not going to regret that I donated to the program when it was needed. No, because I did it from a place in my heart. So I'm not regretful. I am regretful that she stole, and it's not about money. She stole from the less fortunate, the elderly, and the senior. She stole that money, her and her husband. Her husband picked up the money, and her and her husband stole it. It's not alleged. It happened. Because it's my money. So I know it's not an alleged. It happened. She stole it. She stole it. Her and her husband. He picked it up. She sent me a text that my husband picked up the money, but never said the amount. More than once I sent money to her. Most of the time I would send cash out.
Okay, but then if you send her money, let's say you send her $1,000, for example, when you send her $1,000, you don't have any idea of the exchange rate, how much it would be. So, for example, before you decide on how much to send, and a decision I would think has to be made on what is happening or what the money is needed for. So, for example, if I said I'm gonna need 10,000, I'm in Jamaica, but I need $10,000. Before you decide how much to send in American dollars, a figure has to be worked out to decide on how much the money would be. So if it's $100, that would be equivalent of 10,000. Then you would say you'd send 100. Or if it's 11,000 and you know 100 is not going to cover it, then you would know I need to send 110 or whatever it is. So when you send money to do a particular project or to get a particular project done, if, let's say you did 50 transactions in all, you made a decision to be upset or to not want to continue because of a situation that happened. But prior to you making that decision, what would you say was being done to ensure that what you were sending was being used for what you wanted it to be used for?
You know how I would know really how much money would be going, because she never would say it, is when when you do Western Union. But with Cash App don't tell you right there when you send the money. It doesn't tell you, the person who's sending the money. Cash App don't tell you the exchange rate. Cash App doesn't. But it's only when you do Western Union and the paper on the bottom. So on the bottom, it shows you. That's how I found out, because I learned that when I got legal involved. They said, you see right here in Western Union, when you would say, for instance, you send her $150, you see right here how much Western Union said she would be getting and the exchange rate? Then I'm like, oh my gosh. So all this time when I was sending her the Cash App, she was getting all this money and would be, say for instance, $100. And it would be like 15,000. She would give them 10, only 10.
So let's stop right there for a second. So at that particular time when you send $100 to get something done, and she give the person 10, even though she held on to 5,000, for example, if something like that happened, so she hold on to 5,000 because you said to give, you sent 100, she give 10, she hold on to 5,000. In that particular instance, there was no thought in your head to say how much maybe it might have or would have been sent, or how much was being done to do whatever you want?
No, because Cash App don't give you those breakdowns. Cash App, you just send the money and that's it. Cash App is not like Western Union that give you like the rate, and will tell you like, say, I'm going to make, say for instance, Miss Debbie from Rushmore. I do a lot of stuff with her because, say for instance, this young lady on Miss Donna program wanted to start a business. I called Miss Debbie. I said, okay, I'm going to buy. Miss Debbie would say the exchange rate is this. She always does. She'd say, Nicholas, if you send this is the amount, how much you're going to get. And, that's how I got to find out these things through Rushmore. The amount. You see, if it wasn't for these people that I've done Cash App with, that's got business, that they show me the breakdown with Cash App, I would not. And then when I had to get the printout from Cash App for legal, that's when I know how much the money that was given. I did not know.
All right, let's do this. We're gonna do this a little different. If you talk to 5 different people prior to you talking to me, it's a different interview. If you talk to 5 different people before you spoke to me, it's a different topic, it's a different situation, it's a different conversation. After today, we're gonna do this a little different. We have give me a second here. We have quite a few people who are in the comments that I see that are saying a whole bunch of different things. Some the comments will not be shown. It's not a decision of mine. It's how the system is set up. So if you comment a certain stuff, it won't be posted, period, because it's either gonna get you blocked or it's either gonna get this platform shut down based on how it's designed. It's not a decision of me, like I said before. If it's something that's considered hate, it's not going to be showed. If it's something that's considered a talk down, a little bit too far down, I won't say what the comments are, but it won't be shown. I'm just telling you guys. We're going to, if you notice, I let you talk for a little bit, but I'm just trying to interject now so we can move forward on a different part of this conversation, because we might go on here for a little bit. All right. So guys who are commenting, or women who are commenting, whoever you are, let's do this. After tonight, we're going to try to have this resolved. Why are we going to try to have this resolved? So that everyone can go to sleep and everyone can be at peace. Anna is doing her program. I spoke to her before. When I spoke to her, I didn't know about you. I didn't know about your situation. I didn't know what was going on with you, or that you had a situation with her. I spoke to her on the fact of something I see her posted, and that she was helping a young lady or whatever it was. I reached out to her and say, hey, I see you trying to help people here. This is pretty, seems like something good that you're doing. I want to talk to you about it. You reach out to me and you tell me your situation, what goes on. I wanted to talk to you, give you the opportunity to explain your situation, explain what's going on with you. However, if you gave her $1 million, if you decided to donate $1 million to her program, guys, I just said it. Please, if it's something that you're going to comment and it's on hate or anything like that, please do not comment it. As I said, we're going to fix this issue. And I want everyone, whether you're here on the positive side of Anna, you're listening, I want you guys, when you leave from here, everything to be over, finished, done. This is not, I'm not here as a judge, but I'm here as someone who's trying to be like a mediator to fix the situation and just get it done. What I'm about to explain to you guys and have you know is, for you to do all that you have done and be here today, with all I see happen with COVID, with all I see happen with the last few years of all that was going on, trust me, you did a lot. And it's not easy on anyone. I wouldn't say it's easier on me as it's easier on you, or it's easy on any one of these people who you try to help. What's sad about it is, in your own opinion, you do not feel satisfied based on what you did and what you expected to get done. But what I'm trying to say is that at the time when you were given and these people were receiving, if on the first day you gave $50 and you see someone get 5,000, and within yourself you feel comfortable that the person received that money, the next day if you found out that instead of 5,000, the $50 that you sent should have been 5,500. So for example, if she held on to 500, or if she held on to 600 because she didn't give it, but at the first moment when you realize that that person got 5,000, if you did not feel confident or you didn't feel comfortable, then moving on, that happened on Monday or that happened on Sunday, moving on to Friday or Tuesday or Wednesday of the same week, you send another 50. Someone else got 5,000. Someone else is receiving something, but just not enough as in your opinion what you would like the person to receive. However, doing all that over 50 transaction, over 60 transaction, how much ever it was, you've done this so often. After doing all that within yourself, how do you feel today knowing you gave $1 million, knowing you gave $900,000? How do you feel within yourself? Do you feel as if you're comfortable of what you did and what was done with the money that you sent?
You don't. That's not the point. The point is not.
No. Okay. This is the question that I'm asking you, ma'am. I understand what happened, but that happened.
No, I am not with the money that the almost 100,000. It was never given. It was never used.
Okay,
that
so
money was stolen.
Here's what when I ask a question, if you answer the question that I asked, then it's easier for us to move forward. Otherwise, like what I'm saying is, you've already been on. I'm not the first person you're talking to, but the difference is we are trying to come to a solution to the problem. Otherwise, tomorrow morning we're gonna wake up and it's gonna be the same situation. If I'm gonna tell you this straight up tonight, if you cut your heart and see what holds it together, all that, you're in the medical field, all that holds it together is strings. And this simply means if you gave her 10 million or if you gave her 1 million, at the end of the day, if you give it to her and you're uncomfortable, what I'm trying to find is a solution to the problem. Not to wake up again tomorrow and it's the same situation. We want to have this addressed or we want to have it fixed, one or the other. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yep.
Because otherwise, it's not gonna be finished. Because this is your story, but also Anna has a story too, and someone else has one, and everyone has a story. You see what I'm trying to say? But everyone's story doesn't matter. What we're trying to do is fix your situation, and then at some point, I want to have a few people. I have a number. I want to have them call in, but I decided not to post that number before because otherwise everyone would want to call. But I want to let people know prior to them calling what is going on or what needs, you know what I mean? But before we get into all that, I want to know within you, what would you prefer to have happened, or now what do we do moving forward?
The thing that I preferred would have happened was to come out and tell the truth. When I asked the question was just to say what I did instead of it's not coming and cursing me like that. You know, that it wasn't about nothing I gave personally. It was about that. That only one. That's it. That was it. I'm not looking at an apology, period. I'm not. Because it will not be received. I'm not looking for that. That's all I wanted. I come out tonight to speak my truth. So it won't happen. This is why I'm here on your live.
Yes.
To speak my truth. So it won't happen to another person to be an idiot like me. My truth. I don't business with what other people does.
Right.
My truth. To protect someone, because if someone was there to come to me and tell me, then I would have never been taken advantage of. That's why I'm here, to tell my truth, not somebody else's truth, not no assumption of what the truth is, the truth and the facts. That's it. I want it to be known. That's it.
All right. So anyone, not just Anna's charity, not just, I don't want to be calling just her name, but any charity at all, period. If you're going to be making a donation, you want it to be something that you are comfortable with, and you want it to be something that you want to do. So for example, this is me driving at the stoplight. There's always people there begging. But any day that I drive by and I don't feel to give, I just don't. But if I give someone $1, $2, whatever it is I give them, within me, I wanted to do that. That's why I did it. But when you are going to make a decision to give someone that you don't know, she's not an associate of yours, or she's not a friend of yours, it's not someone who you deal with every day, you want to make that decision based on either you do your research or you do your own little check to ensure that whatever you do is going to be done according to how you want it. So my only thing would have been, how often or how much would you want to do before you decide that maybe this is not something I want to do anymore? You know, because you did this quite often. And other than just giving to a particular person, you also gave to the person who was also doing. You know what I mean? You gave to her husband. I think you said you gave to her child or something it was. But
her too.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's something you did because you wanted to do it. At the end of the day,
no regret.
Yeah, at the end of the day, how it works out in the end, for you to be uncomfortable is a sad situation, but now at some point we want to move forward. You know what I mean? And I want to know you're comfortable. I want to know that you know, within yourself you feel okay. And whatever decision you choose to do moving forward, that's really up to you. And that's based on what you decide on doing. I'm not here to decide or make a decision for you on that at all, period. But let's do this. I'm going to open the line now and have persons who might want to call. And I'm going to post the number on here. The number will be added to the pinned on the comment section for persons who want to call. But prior to you guys calling, just so you know, anyone that tries to call in and their talk will be either expletive or any cuss words or anything that's not sounding to the mode of this channel, I will automatically delete you guys from that call. You'll be blocked and the call would be terminated. That's one factor of the call being terminated. Another factor of the call being terminated is that if you call and it's going to be where you're not listening, because we want persons, this is a conversation type of a interview or a discussion. It's not something where I want someone to be shouting or being, too loud and so on. And let's keep it at a minimum, because quite a few people might want to be calling and you've been waiting for long enough. So we want to at least, if someone is making a point, we want to keep that at least within a 5-minute. I should say less than that, but we'll start and see how it goes with 5-minute maximum. And then that's about it. All right, guys. So let me post the number right here and we'll be taking calls now. I'm going to be taking 3 calls for 5 minutes and then we'll dwindle it down to 2 minutes. As a matter of fact, let's do 2 minutes, because in case we have multiple people want to call. If we're not getting any calls, then we'll go to 5 minutes. But let's start with 2 minutes, guys. Please, let's go. All right, Nakilet. So in the meantime, you could make your comments until if we hear the phone ring, then we'll pick it up.
Yeah, I just, I don't want nobody to think that I have an animosity or regrets about anything. I just do what I do to let people be aware of stuff. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
And it should still be fair. I think we're getting a call. It should still be fair to let others be open and hear what's going on too. Let me see. Where is this? Okay, I think I got it. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hi. Good night. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. I can hear you too. Can we know who we're talking to?
Mrs. Watson.
Mrs. Watson. Okay, Miss Watson. This is Mrs. Watson. This is Mari here. We have Nakilet also on the other line. She can hear you. Nakilet, you can hear Miss Watson? Viewers, let me know if you can hear. We have our first caller, Miss Watson online. Mrs. Watson. Go ahead, Miss Watson. Mrs. Watson, let us hear your side of what's going on and your thoughts.
Okay. I don't think you can resolve this. I don't think this would ever be resolved. 3 reasons. Nakilet go from media to media, blogger to blogger, because the voice note that Anna played on her live, and I wish I had the time to play it back for you. I was on the live when she played. In that voice note, Nakilet said, I'm going to ruin you and your program, and I'm going to take it to pink wall. I have it in my phone, can play it for you. That's 1. 2, she said, she did not say that. She said, you Jamaicans are beneath me. That's what she said. She needs to speak the truth. 3rd, how can you open your mouth and speak God and lie so badly, young lady? Don't you know that there really is a God? Nakilet, God is going to get you. Nakilet, your intention was to kill on a program. Nakilet, your intention, you said it, not my word, is to kill a program. But this evening, I sat and see Anna took food to a lady that was sleeping on the floor. She had cardboard under her bottom because she didn't have any wipes and she didn't have any pamper. And the person that's taking care of her could not afford to be sick himself. So the cardboard is when she pooped, he can just take it outside and throw it away. They had nothing to eat. Lady, this is people that have nothing you're trying to kill just because of jealousy. Lady, think. Lady, be careful what you do. God have a way of repaying us when we do stuff, and believe me, you're doing some dangerous things. The first person I heard call your name was Ashanti, and you went straight to Ashanti when you and Anna got into the program, into the mess, straight there. And from ever since then, you've been killing and killing her name. Remember, you say when God have blessing in somebody, don't touch them, sweetheart. When God have blessing in somebody, don't touch them. You will regret it. And remember what I'm saying to you. You're going to regret this. And that's what I have to say to you. Speak the truth and the truth only, and leave it alone.
Okay, Miss Watson?
Yes.
She was
Okay.
one of the one who called and threatened me. Her voice is on my thing.
Sweetheart, I don't know your number because I never put your number out. Sweetheart, I don't know your number because I never put your number out.
Everybody knows what I said. I'm not
a liar.
Because I'm playing it, and I have it.
Listen to me carefully.
And I apologize to the Jamaican. Every night I went and I apologize to my Jamaican people.
My
But
grandkids,
never to
I never
Anna.
call your number. Sweetheart, you got issue.
You
Sweetheart,
called my
issue.
phone. I have your voice.
I have
You
never.
called and
I
threatened
have
me.
never.
You
I
said
don't know
you
your
called.
number, neither do I
You
want to know
called
your
and you
number.
told me.
Okay, both of you
that
can
you-
talk at the
That's
same
where
time.
you get the kick from. Have
She
fun with that.
called and threatened me. Her voice. I know these people from her program. She called and she threatened me, and she said she hoped that I died from a slow and painful death. That same voice. That same voice.
Well, honey, I live in the state. If I call and threaten you, I'm sorry, there's ways to do about it because I know the process. If I call and threaten you, go ahead, have fun.
All right, I think your 2 minutes is up, but thank you for calling and checking in, all right?
You're more than welcome.
All righty.
Yep, she was one of the one. Mm-hmm.
I think another person might have tried to call just now. All right, the lines are open again, guys. Anybody else want to call?
Didn't I tell you that I said some stuff about Jamaican people and that you can go on any
Yes,
live
I remember you did say that.
apologizing.
Yes, I remember you said that.
I never denied what I said. I said that I said, this is why I don't trust Jamaican people, that they've been beating me in 99. I said it and I apologize for it. So her coming on, her coming on and saying, I am ready. Everybody knows that I apologize. I went on the people's life just to apologize.
Hello? Give me 1 second. Let me try to find you. I can put you on speaker. Yes, hello?
Yes, how you doing, everyone? Mario, this is Dallas. How you doing today?
Pretty good, and you?
Awesome, thanks for asking. Hey, this is my first time listening on the program. It's an awesome job that you're doing, but I think this lady needs to review her the way she does things, and I think she has an agenda behind what she's doing, and she's not having due diligence. She's not looking at just giving money and then after going ahead and after seeing how the money is being spent or whatever. But the thing about it, I want to ask, is this really Christian behavior? Especially going on social media and all that and alive and behaving in such a kid's manner, like high school kids, like your kindergarten kids. The Bible tells you when the left hand, not letting the left hand know when the right hand is giving. So I think, this is an exercise in futility and it's a waste of time. I think time can be spent better off doing something else or interviewing something else that would elevate the program. That's my view. I don't think that behavior is in alignment with Christianity, right? I don't know which Bible you are reading, but if I'm a non-Christian, I would not be motivated by that sort of behavior.
Yeah.
And that's my contribution.
Okay, got you. Thank you for letting us know, and I do appreciate your call as well.
Great job.
And
Great job, man.
and I really do appreciate you on the positive feedback as well on the channel. We're trying here. Our main focus and objective is really just to get points across. It doesn't matter whose it is. As long as you reach out to us with a scenario or a situation, we're more than likely willing to help you and share the platform for the purpose. That's why we're trying to also give persons the opportunity to call in if anyone wants to say anything. But just trying to, as long as it's within... it's within the
Yeah.
parameters as far as, being professional and all that good stuff.
Yeah, good job, and you all are doing fine. But my thing is that when you look at the objective behind the comments and the information, not the comments, but actually what is being said is, that's there are greater things to do, especially when you're coming from the point of a Christian point of view.
I don't get what he's saying. I don't. Can he explain what he's saying? I don't get it. I really don't understand what the concept. I don't understand what he's saying. I don't get it.
Could you perhaps speak just a little louder for us so we can hear a little more?
Who's replying? Didn't get it?
She said she's not understanding what you're saying.
No, like I don't get the point. I really don't understand the point. I don't know what.
Understand. I think you don't want to understand. I think you have an agenda, and that's my belief. Because I think if you're a Christian, you must know, and if you're giving and you're doing something involved, you must know, you do your due diligence, your background check, and you must know what you're about. And it seems like you don't know what you're about.
I got it now. I got what he's saying now.
That's not Christian behavior, right?
Can I ask you a question, Carla? Are you saying that before I had donated, I should have did a background check on the person and to know what was going on before I donated my money?
You should do some due diligence.
But yes, I didn't know. It's a charity. I didn't know. I don't know these people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you shouldn't give until you know, right? And that's why you're in this problem, because you need to do any transaction with a bank or any financial institution. You got to know what you're getting into, right? If you're going to buy a house, you got to know what you're going to get into. If somebody asks you for your social or your documentation, I'm sure you're going to ask questions.
That's a different story. Your social. This is a charity. Nobody that donates. People just, give out of the kindness of their heart for help.
I'm just giving you an example.
I got you. I understand what you're saying now. Yeah, I understand.
You see, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You just don't give money in these times, especially because you need to do your due diligence. And then now stuff hit the fan, it's not doing too well even for Christianity. If I'm a non-believer and I'm hearing you all talking and bashing each other, I wouldn't come to Christianity. I would think, yeah, here we go again. Christian people bickering and fighting. If it was a Muslim or maybe a Jew or some other religion or some other belief system, God help all of us, I don't think they would be getting on this. I think this is not the forum for something like this. And I think
nobody's bashing anybody. Like, the lady that came on just now was cursing me. I wasn't bashing her. As a matter of fact, I said if I have to do it over again, I don't have no regret of giving personally.
Listen, I understand that. Pardon me. May I? Yeah. What I'm saying, forget the lady. We're talking about you. You started in the beginning talking about you're a Christian, you were the church, and I heard you give a long oration of your background and all of that. So what I'm saying, I'm not talking about a lady, I'm talking about you, because you choose to come on the forum and you choose to talk about yourself and choose to share the information. And what I'm saying, that you first professed and said that you're a Christian and give a long repertoire about yourself involved in the church and ministry and being single and all of that. So what I'm saying is that behavior, it doesn't align with Christianity.
What behavior, sir?
I know, but I would expect that because you're delusional. You're very delusional, and that's what I'm saying to you. You're delusional, and you're trying to give a representation that you're a Christian and a good person. And if you're talking about Bible, the left hand shouldn't tell the right hand what to do.
We're not here to talk about the Bible.
On social media, I'm talking about you. I'm not professing to be a Christian. I'm not saying I'm a Christian.
He's from Anna's program.
Well, you know what? You're delusional, and that's why you laugh. Because you're delusional, and you're within your own sandbox, and because you choose to be in your own sandbox, anything anybody says is an exercise in futility. Because you have your agenda. You have an agenda to come and talk stuff. While I listen to you, you're on an ego trip, and you're wasting time.
My neighbor is asking me what he's talking about, and I told her I don't know. She doesn't get it either, and she's very intelligent. She does not. She's like, this is maybe somebody from her. I don't know what he's talking about because I didn't say nothing delusional. Do you know what delusional mean? I did not say anything delusional. The only thing I said about her is that she's a scammer. I didn't say anything. She scammed me.
What am I saying? You are wrong at the beginning, and this is not Christian behavior. You professed at the beginning of the show, I heard, that you give a long repertoire of your involvement in Christianity and all these other things. And what I'm saying, your statements, the information that you're giving and your behavior doesn't align with Christianity.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm trying to do. Can you ask him what the area he's talking about? There's a lot of people who is in my home right now, and it's on speaker. They don't know what this person is talking about. I didn't come out here with no behavior towards her. I spoke my truth, what happened to me. So, sir, you need to go back over to her platform and go inform her of what's going on over here. Nobody did a bad mouth her. I just said I was scammed.
I don't have to go back to any platform and listen. I already heard what I heard. And for those who are listening now, your behavior alone, listen, you see, you're over-talking. And you
can't over here bashing me, saying that I'm delusional. And they want to know the people in my home.
You're not even proving. You see? You're all the sassy behavior.
I'm trying to ask you the question, sir. You have not answered my question. Do you know what delusional means? What is delusional
if I was
to
a
you?
moderator of this program, I would have cut you off because your sassy behavior,
Oh my God!
You don't sound like somebody who
Answer the question.
Are you born again, ma'am? Are you born again? Are you a Christian for real? What kind of Christian are you, may I ask?
Sir?
How long? No, you're the one who chooses to be on the air.
I am not going to answer you. I am asking you a question.
Okay, caller. I'm gonna have to interject at this point.
The thing about it is, you got nothing to do, ma'am. You got nothing to do but waste people's time and come with your own agenda, man.
Okay, caller. Yes, thank you for calling. All right, thank you, man. All right, man. Have a good one.
They got upset and they left out of my home. They don't like this. They all left. There was like 10 people here.
Okay, I'm getting a call from the United Kingdom. Give me 1 second as well.
They left.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Is it the call for the live?
Yes, it is. Thank you for calling.
Hello.
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead, and we all are hearing you now. Thank you for calling.
Okay, I'm just calling to say a lot of people they're bashing Nicolette, and a lot of them on the social media, they know Anna and her character and everything. So I don't know why they're behaving, and most of them are her friends that's on your life writing up. Because there's a particular charity that she used to send their people over to her charity, and she stole the money. They didn't get their names or sort of things, and that caused a problem with a rift between she and those people. So why these people on the live saying this, and then Nicolette became a victim of her? So why are they even talking like that? Most of these people on the social media, if they were to come and speak about that girl, it wouldn't be the same. So why are they bashing and they know exactly what's happening? So they're just, I don't know why they're doing that and saying she's lying or whatever. Everybody knows that girl, she's a thief and she's a scammer and liar. Everybody knows that. Nobody respect. No other program respects her. Only those Armenians who are following her and talking. Come on, people, just be honest. You know the thing. If the other charity personnel were to come and talk, it would be a different story. All of you would shut your mouth and come off. You wouldn't be talking like that. So why is it? Nicolette is not lying. She's talking what she has been through and what she has experienced. So what's the problem? Nobody, if other people were to call in, I can assure you that this wouldn't be, it would take another turn. I am telling you, I can assure you. I know that too. Because everybody knows her and her character, know that she's a scammer. Everybody knows that.
And
so
that's why a lot of people did not want to call in tonight.
Let them come and take me on it. Let them come and take me on it because I just thought the truth.
And that's why a lot of people that this happened to don't want to do nothing or call in because while on here, they're texting me, messaging me because they said they are on the thing and they said majority of the people that's on the live texting is our friends from our program. And that's why a lot of people want to call, but they're afraid of Anna.
If you were to go on their live, these are the same people who are there. And they pretty much are the same like her. They are the same like her. And that's why they're coming out to say that she's not a scam and a thief. Come on. So what about the other charity personnel? Why don't they go and when that person is talking, why don't they go over there and take on there and comment like this? Why don't they do that? They can't do it. They're only doing that because they know that Nicolette, maybe most people may not think they would not Nicolette. Maybe she has spoken it several times and they have heard it over and over. So this is why maybe many people don't really come on to say anything. But most people, or if this was aired wider, maybe most people don't even know that you're having this live because I'm sure they would have come on and tell the truth.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, caller. Are you aware of any of the situation that happened on this live previously, or seen any of the videos or anything? Nicolette, I'm not talking to you at this moment. I'm talking to the caller. So I wanted to get her point of view because based on her saying, I want to get an understanding. Are you saying that you've seen videos or anything happened previous?
Well, like I said, there's a particular charity that there was an altercation between Anna and themselves with regards to money that other donors have sent to her, and they haven't heard their names called out, and it caused a big problem, and she is not even in a communication with that charity person because of that reason. It's all over social media. Go and look on those lives and you'll see them. They're there on a particular charity. I'm not going to call it charity. They know. If Nicolette wants to call it, it's up to her. But there's a particular charity. If you go and look on those lives, you should do a rerun and check those lives. Then you'll see what we're talking about. So Nicolette is not lying. Most of those millions for that girl, because she knows their names, she will call out their names. But what happened? Did the people really get their thing? No. Calling somebody's name to say, yes, I've donated that. That's fine, but do they really get it? That charity is not transparent one bit. Not one bit. And that's why she struggles. Because nobody with sense is going to donate to her. Only her minions, that's why she sits on her life for hours. She's the only charity to sit on her life and beg and beg and beg. So check the ratio. Why is it? Why is it? Check if other charities beg and operate the way she does. She's not transparent one bit. And everybody knows her and know her character. So why these few, maybe 5 or so people writing up, because it's the same people writing if you notice. It's not a wide cross-section of people writing. It's just few little 5 people. And that lady that called in, I don't know what she called in to say the first one. Because it never made sense.
She is. I know who she is. I just played her voice. She threatened me. She lived here in America. She called and threatened me and said that she hoped I die from a slow and painful death. I know her. I recognize the voice.
Nicolette is not the only one to talk about that charity.
Every blogger on social media know about her. Everyone know about her. Her character and everything. That girl, I wouldn't say she wants to be like Donna so much. She'll do anything to be like Donna or to have everything like Donna. If you notice, she mirrors her too because she wants to be in competition with Donna. She doesn't have the funds to do that. So what she's gonna do when you put money in her hand? She's gonna do that. She doesn't. And look at her lifestyle. She doesn't work.
Can I ask you a question, Caller, for 1 second?
If she does work.
Nicolette has a question for you.
How do you sit?
Caller,
If she does work, how
Caller?
do you sit on your live every day like that? So when you get time to go to work,
Okay, caller.
where do you get your money from? It's got to be from the charity.
Caller, Nicolette has a question for you. Please listen.
Can I ask you a question? You.
Yeah,
I know
sorry.
you have been on our program. Okay, you said, didn't you see me over there every single week? Wasn't I the one who was donating like 4 or 5 times a week, days a week?
Yes, and the thing is that I want to ask you, I was even thinking at one point, I was saying, and don't get me wrong, I don't watch her because I'm a fan of hers. I watch her because I want to see her operation. Because most people don't watch for, you have some people who watch for just to observe and to see how people can do their program. So not necessarily because I'm a fan of her or I really follow her. So let me just make that very clear, okay? But the thing is, Nicolette, what I was always thinking is that why couldn't you figure out that girl was a thief from a long time ago? That's the question I want to ask you.
You know why? It's not that you guys are not getting. It's not even about being a. It's the dishonesty of not being transparent and speaking the truth. You know about
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why didn't you pick that up long ago? Why didn't you pick it up long ago?
You know why? I think it's because I was too much like attract to the people that were in need. And I think that's where I go wrong. This is why I said now, my kids, I did that because I wanted to help. And I'm talking to you right now and I want to cry. I wanted to help. Just was one person.
I understand, Nicolette. I understand fully. And those people, she used to put out some desperate people, those old people. And that listen, I don't wanna talk everything because there are a lot of things I know behind the scenes. I know people that she has dealt with and what happened. But I'm not gonna go into this now because it's not about me. But I'm telling you, she's a dishonest person. So if it's only myself will be taking up for you, Nicolette, I will do that. And it's not taking up for you, but I'm just siding with you as to what, as to the truth. That's all I'm doing.
My truth. It's my truth, and I am a strong black woman. I nobody deter me. You know, I'm strong. My kids are a family member right now are listening, and they telling me to get off the phone, and they getting very mad. My family in Jamaica right now is very angry. They're saying this is ridiculous. But I think what happened, Nicolette,
I think that because most people are jealous of you, maybe because you're able to this, and so are minions. They are, a lot of them would wish they would be. She doesn't even realize these minions that are talking are writing up for her. They're just jealous of what she used to get, and they're never getting it. It's sad. I don't understand why everybody. It's plain. If you marry, if you should go onto other lives, and you'll see what I'm telling. If this was being broadcast on a wider cross section, or wider cross section of people watching, it wouldn't be like this. More people would be coming out and talking against that girl because it's very obvious with her. Very, very obvious and plain about her. She's not transparent. There's another charity that's there. Everything is plain. You can see there's another lady who is an educator. She does her charity very plain and transparent. Hers is just not that. And she's always in squabble with people about their money.
Always.
I dropped the ball because I thought because Donna is so transparent and Donna is so honest, I thought people were like Donna. I really genuinely think these people are like Donna. Because Donna is very, very transparent and she's the only person. Because that's the only person I know that I don't. I thought she, but I know that I dropped the ball. I know that I did it. And this is why I said, when my kids ask me, Mom, if somebody gives you $1 million.
All right, let's do this. Let's hold a pause on that for a second, Nicolette. We have almost 30 people on here, 23 people on here now. If everyone shared this live, we could probably add some numbers to that. So can we do that? Can we share the live, everyone, so that persons who might be close by or would want to join in, give them an opportunity so we could get more voices and know what's going on? Carla, I'm going to give you just a few more minutes, and then I'm going to have to try to see if someone else want to have something else they got to say. So,
people are texting me saying they don't want to call until they don't get called.
Yes,
Just
but
the summit talk.
yes, but let's share. Let's try to share again, and then go ahead, caller.
Yeah, just the summit talk. Even recently, there's this girl that she said in the phone coop, right? That girl, when she went there, she showed that girl in desperation. When you went into the place, it was
Yes,
all
Carla, are you gonna
nothing
call
was
next?
there.
I
But
see you.
All of a sudden, the girl, she's a scammer. So she gets part of the money, they get part of the money and do whatever. And most of these people on her program, they are her friends. They are her friends. She don't give out numbers because she don't want a trail of the people calling those people to get information. And if you notice, most of those people that were trying to donate, they said if they're not in touch and see what's happening properly, they're not going to donate to her because they don't trust her. They know her. They know her. Look at that girl's house in that little phone cube now. All of a sudden, when she started getting help, the phone cube is all made up nicely. The so-called phone cube. The girl even said she gave away TV. When she went there at first, there was no telly. There was no bed made up. So it was all destitute. To get viewers to give her money so she can give it. Even now, when she counts out the money, she don't give you a total how much she collected. She don't show how much she go to the hardware to shop and buy the things. She doesn't do that. She does not. So how can she be transparent? No.
Her husband is the worker. That's why her husband is the painter.
Okay, so we're gonna try to take another call again. And
Okay, no problem.
yes, and I do appreciate you calling in. Thank you as well.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right, I thought that I never intended on having persons call in for a long time period, but it seems that we don't have that much people, and whoever we have, if they're okay to have a little discussion, whether it's on the positive side or on their own thoughts, I think it's only fair enough to give them the opportunity to talk. So I'm posting the number again for persons who might want to call. And Nicolette, my only thought, and I've said this to you before and I'll say it again, yesterday is yesterday. And if you make a decision to do something based on your feelings and how you felt at that particular moment, that's fine. But now and moving forward, you have to make a decision on what is really right. Because when you're spending money that you work for, you can't just be throwing it through the window. So if you feel like you've been cheated, the right thing to do is you already know what's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, like one of the callers said that it's only fair enough to do your checks and make sure. And I was also saying to you before, how I see it, if you were comfortable with how much you give and what was being done, then you're okay. Because you continued to do over a long time period. Or over, even if it was not long, you spent a lot of money over a variety of different times. So if you were uncomfortable, you should not have done it consistently. You know what I mean? If you spend it for a week.
I did ask, but no response. But my thing was I was still doing it because of the recipient them. I felt bad. I wanted to stop, but it's like every time I would see the live and I would see somebody in need, that's what I made it my concept this year, and never to go on the live anymore, so I didn't have to see that to feel sorry for anyone. I would ask the question about money. I did ask her. She wouldn't even tell me amount of money. She never ever.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. So if she don't tell you and you're not hearing, why continue to give? That's the question.
Because I would see them on the live. I would see that's why I stopped going on the live. Because then you would see these people, and then you would I would say, God, even if she's taking 5 and giving them 10, at least they're getting something.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you, and I'll say this question again, just so you reminder, it's recorded. I can't change it. It's already gone. If you give someone $50 and you see the person give out 5,000, even if the money was 5,500 or 6,500, as long as when you see they give a particular amount, and you know that person get it, it doesn't matter what the receipt says. Because if I give you 50 American dollars, and the idea is I'm gonna give you $50. So if the person only gave over $40 and hold on to $10, as long as within you feel satisfied at that moment when you see the money being given. Because for example, if you did it one time and you see the person giving it out and you're like, why are you only giving 5,000? I thought you should have been giving more. But maybe you said, hey, I didn't realize there would have been more. But as long as at that time when you saw what was being done, you were comfortable, it's enough to move on.
No, I wasn't. I stopped. The one that I did not feel comfortable when I stopped is the money that I gave her to go to St. Mary. She did not give it. She did not use it. She took it. The 90-something thousand, she took it. Period. She took it. It was never used. That's what I'm talking about. That money was never, to say she would use 50 from, she never gave none, period, from it. She took the whole entire money. Her husband went and picked it up. And he took it. They took it. It was 96, 97,000, 9,000 something for gas and 8,000 something for lunch. Plus money for the people couple people that were there. She took the money.
So that money you say didn't get anything done according to what you wanted to get. Wait a second. That money that you're telling me about now, you're saying nothing was done with it. Give me a second, please, so I can finish the question. According to what you sent that money to do, nothing was done with that money.
Period.
Okay.
That means it's finished. Period.
Okay. So that's different from all the other transactions that you already did.
Yes, now you get it. That's the money I'm talking about. The other ones I was like, okay, at least they got 10, even if it's 15. You know what I'm saying? But the money for the flood, the flooding victim, the disabled, she never gave them anything. She took it. Period. That's the money that I said to go to tell her audience what she did with it if I was going to go on Pink Wall. When I mentioned Pink Wall, she got furious. And that's when she responded the way she did that morning, because she came on and said, dirty girl, not let it take, she taking me to Pink Wall. That's what got it when I said Pink Wall. Because that's not the first time I called her about that money. I have it in my phone. That's like the 4th time I mentioned that money, and she never responded. When I used to be in our program, she never responded. But because I mentioned Pink Wall, she responded. Because I was going over there. That's what got her when I said Pink Wall. Because when she came on the live, she said, look, whatever, I'm not talking about the money that I gave if it's 15,000 and she took 5. I'm talking about the money that she never ever gave. She never used it. She took it. She stole it. It's my truth, and I know it. I know it because I gave it. I have the receipt. I sent you the receipt. I have the receipt.
So that money, what should have been done with that money?
That money was to buy the stuff I was sending her to St. Mary for the people them who did not get anything, when I was telling you that Mom J was on her live saying that she feels so bad that she wished she could go back to St. Mary, because when they went there the first time, she come to found out that a lot of people the elderly and disabled did not get nothing because they couldn't make it to where they were because they can't walk or they were shut in, so they couldn't come out. So when somebody called me and was saying, "Oh my God, Natalie, did you hear that?" And I went on Mom J's live and I heard the live. So I called Anna. I sent was sending Anna there. Nobody else was. Me. So you guys, that's the point that I'm trying to get across. It's not about nothing else. It's about that. That money was for the elderly and the disabled that was shut in from the St. Mary's flood that could not get out. Anna, Margaret Rumble Carnegie, a.k.a. Anna, stole the money. Her husband went to Western Union. You got it right there. Look at it. You saw it. I gave you the receipt.
Yes, I saw the receipts.
She took it. She took the money. That's what I'm trying to. Did I come over here and say anything else about her? Didn't I say I'm speaking my truth? Isn't that what I said, now? Isn't that what I don't business with nobody else what goes on with them? I'm speaking my truth. I'm speaking what I have experienced. That's my truth. It's nothing about what I gave her. I don't want to talk about that. She talked. I don't want to. I don't. That's not the topic. That's not the subject. What I did for her and didn't do for her, that's not it. It's about what she did to the less fortunate. That's what hurt me to the core. And people are saying, the man is saying I'm delusional. What in the... I'm delusional that I sent the money. That means I didn't send the money? Does he know what delusional means? That person is from our program. Those two persons are from our program. Remember, I was on her program, so I know people's voice. How am I Mario, you're very intelligent, man. What I said about my truth, about my money that I have proof, is that delusional? Isn't that my money?
I can't make a decision based on what someone says or whatever. Everyone will say you have to make a decision based on you. Don't worry about what people will always say no matter what.
No, you're not. I didn't say that. I'm saying, what does delusional mean?
I can't make, that's what I said. You can't ask me that question. I'm not the one that make a comment like that. You have to talk to that person that make that comment in reference to that particular statement.
And he didn't answer. That's what I was asking him. See, the people left. They were going to call you.
Okay, give me a second. I'm getting another call. Let's try to take this one. Hello. Thank you for calling.
This is Miss Watson calling back.
Okay, Miss Watson.
I have a question. Actually, I have several questions. But is it a possibility that we can play on a live on your program?
Say that again?
Is it a possibility that we can play the live that you're speaking about on your program?
I wouldn't really want to do that, to say play her live on it.
Because if somebody is going to accuse you of something, sometimes you have to prove something. And the live is there. She didn't erase it. She didn't take it down. It's right there to prove.
Yes, but what would I be playing from Anna's live?
What she said Anna and her husband took the money. She said Anna never mentioned the money.
Yeah, but I would prefer if I would talk to Anna herself on the situation, or if Anna would have the time and she can call in, that's not an issue. But I wouldn't want to play her.
I don't think Anna is going to speak to you guys about this, because to be honest, to Anna, she already threw that behind her. She ain't speak about it.
Right, so I wouldn't want to play her live on it to say, I can't use that to justify it. I'm only talking to this to Nicolette based on.
Remember, okay. So Nicolette never know you or know anything about you or know your program or anything until when Anna went on the live.
Right.
When Anna came on your live, she seeks you out. Seeks you out for reason, revenge. She said, I called her and threatened her and tell her all kind of things. I don't know this lady from Adam. I don't know her number. I don't care. Sweetheart.
Okay, ma'am, Nicolette, you have to listen, and you can't be doing that when she's
I'm
talking.
gonna mute it.
To be honest and truthful, if you want to give her this number when you finish, you can give her the number.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
No. Hold on. Listen. My brother-in-law is a cop. I work with police every day where I work. I don't do foolishness, and I don't have time for foolishness. Now, what I'm saying to you, I see where you desperately try to resolve this, but I don't think you'll be able to resolve this because, as far as I can see, and you call it a gentleman that called from Africa, he just completely smashed the nail right up on top of the head. She came out and she presented herself to be this classy, and then she literally coming down off the pedestal to put herself on it. Because you cannot, I don't know how, if there was a person on this life that wasn't a child of God and want to see God and want to have something to do with church or Christianity, she just kicked them out the door. Because she's not allowing the healing process. She is in for revenge and revenge only. She's in it for revenge and revenge only. And the only way this can be solved and can be resolved is moving forward. She has no intention of moving forward. She do not want to move forward because that figure, after you've been to the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, now sixth blabber, and you still haven't gotten anything done, then what's your point? I would like to ask her a personal question.
Well, we're not here to do personal questions. We're just here to just have a discussion. You don't have to get personal. There's no personal. Wait a second. There's no personal here when we have multiple people on here as well. If you're saying something, it's being said to myself and everyone else.
Okay. I think she has, and I'm trying to figure out a nice word to say this in the moment, sure word to say it. I think she has personal feelings for Anna. I think this lady has personal feelings for Anna.
What?
And I want you to listen. If you go back and you look at Sister V or Lady V blog when she went, and if you go and you look at 360 when she went, and she went on Dana, and when she went on the other programs, you can listen, and everybody she went on, she gave them a different story completely.
Wow.
A different story completely. And when you finish with her tonight, I pray to God you go and look on them for yourself. Then the next thing is, she said because of Anna, she stopped giving. If she stopped giving, why she's on 360 page giving out money?
Because he's not on charity.
He's on charity. He said he's on charity.
No, he's not a charity program. He's a man. He's not a charity case. He's not a charity case. He lives in America. He lives in America and he's not a charity case.
If you said that giving your money burnt you and you make a pledge to your kids and your grandkids,
you heard? I said exactly what I said. Jamaica.
Then why are you giving?
That's none of your business, miss.
So,
You have an issue.
This is what I'm saying.
You know what?
To me,
you know what I'm going to say to you?
Okay, both of you can't be talking at the same time. Guys, let's do this. Stop. Both of you, let's just stop.
She has a problem.
Okay, but I just said it. I said let's just stop. I don't want to have. I'm having this discussion with you guys tonight, but the intention is not only just for this particular interview that I'm doing. I'll be talking to other people as well. Give me a second, please. I'll be talking to other people as well, and all persons are allowed to view and voice their opinion. However, it has to be clean, and everyone has to be able to listen. Because if both of you are talking at the same time, all these other people that could be doing whatever they're doing now and are listening to us will not be able to hear. So let's have one person make their point, and then the other person can respond.
She's been talking, and she's talking about Ashanti 360 that I give. That's none of her business. He's not a charity case. He's not a charity case. He's not a charity case. He's a blogger. It's because she hates him because he talks about her lovely Anna. She came on here to this. I said my truth, and there's nothing nobody can do to take it back. Point blank to the period. Live
But
with
that's
it
the same person that
and
was
deal with
cursing
it.
you out, remember? That's the same person that called you
I
a
don't
monkey,
remember.
called
I
you
don't
a man,
remember
and
that.
called you. That's the
I
same
don't
person.
remember that. I'm sorry. I don't remember. Oh my! I don't remember that. I remember that Anna was on her life cursing and carrying on. That people called me and said I would never send her a penny again. That I remember. Never. I don't hear it in Ashanti doing none of that. Never. I don't. I have. My brain is fogged. I don't remember it. Please, Your Honor. I don't remember. I'm taking a fifth, Your Honor. Oh.
Sir, so can I speak now?
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. So, she just made my point. Do you understand that she just made my point?
Ashanti is not a charity case. He's a
Listen,
blogger.
I work in the school system, and she behaved like some of the kids that I work with. She just made my point. My point is that what she came out from day one and said that she intends to ruin Anna's program and Anna's life, she just made my point.
I said
So
that?
that's why I said
From
you
day
were
one?
never able.
No, I'm asking you a
Can I
question.
speak now,
Day one?
sir?
Day one meaning what? Day one when I was
Can I-
giving her my money? You said
Sir,
day
is it possible for me
one.
to finish speaking?
Nakolet, you gotta give her a chance to. She was making a statement.
She did. She said from day one, I said I came out to ruin Anna's program. Day one?
You let me know when it's okay for me to speak.
Yes, you can go ahead now.
All right, thank you. So, from day one, when this incident started with her and Anna, the voice note that Anna played on her live, she said in the voice note, Nakolet said, she's going to ruin her and she's going to ruin her program. Now, from that day until now, that's her goal, that's her intent, that's her life. It's so bad that it become a part of her that it doesn't matter what Anna do or where she goes, she will always follow her. For the simplest reason. That's the reason why I asked her if she have personal feelings for her. Because if I don't like you, I don't watch you. If I don't like you, I have nothing to do with you. If I don't like you, I don't want to see anything about you. So for a person who you don't like, why are you following them up so much? Why are you constantly in their space? Why are you constantly behind them? Because remember, you came and interviewed Anna, not her. But after you interview Anna, she seeks you out. She seeks you out to know who you are, to know, tell you what she know about Anna. For the simplest fact, to see if she can kill her program, to see if she can kill the people who's getting fed by Anna, not to get fed anymore, to see if she can take Anna and bury her. I think, to be honest and truthful, I think if Nakolet here today that Anna dropped dead, she will be happy because that's her intent. Because now she's not just saying Anna, she's now saying Anna and her husband.
Yes,
Everything
her
she
husband
says
who
about
I
she says
sent my
Anna
money
and
to
her
in his
husband.
name.
Because it's like, and then she bringing the baby
Jaden
in it.
Carnegie
And
is right here.
And I'm saying,
Jaden
let me know.
Okay, Nakolet, you gotta give her a chance to speak, please.
I'm being told to get off the phone. My family's telling me to get off the phone, or they're gonna block me.
My thing is this. To be honest, this is bigger than you. The reason why it's bigger than you is because you're talking to a person, or should I say, a person seeks you out who have a different agenda than what you're trying to do. Her agenda is bigger than you. And it doesn't matter what you say tonight or how you say what you say tonight. Our agenda is way bigger than what you're trying to do. And for that, I said, God bless you, because you're not going to get anything done tonight, because it will not be solved, because that's not what she comes here for. She comes here to do revenge. She comes here.
Everybody, I'm already threatened by my family.
Here
all right. All right. Thank you. Thank you for calling us, and thank you for talking with us tonight. And I tried.
Are you talking to me, Mario?
Yes, you said your family are saying you gotta go.
Yeah, they're saying that you're not letting me speak, and that if that's what you want, I'm reading the text right now.
No, it's not. It's not. I'm giving.
No, it's not, I'm telling them, it's okay to let people speak. It's no problem.
That's what it is. I'm giving. I have to give everyone a chance to speak.
Exactly, but the point is, I'm trying to tell them no. They're asking me if I'm okay. I'm telling them I'm okay, but they're saying no.
Oh,
they're getting upset because that's not the point that I'm grown. I'm not worrying about my family. I just don't want them to get upset, with what's going on. You know what I mean? It's nothing to do with me, because trust me, honey, I'm not scared of whatever they're saying, because these people.
Okay, caller, I'm not gonna do that. You're laughing at this point when we're trying to talk here. That's not fair. We don't want to do that.
And this lady called.
Give me a second, Nakala. Give me a second, please. Nakala, give me a second.
She called and threatened me that I know her voice. I know these people. I know this same person talking up there. You see, they're all I don't know who that. I want to ask you a question. Did you just say I have a personal? Are you trying to say I want to throw up in my mouth that I have a personal feeling for Anna? Is that what you're saying? Are you talking about? Are you talking about what I think you're saying?
Yep.
Because that would be the most disgusting thing anybody ever said to me in my life. I'm asking you a question.
I did not stutter.
I'm asking you a question. You said it. Remember, you said it. That's an assumption.
I did not stutter.
That's defamation. You're saying that. No, you did. You said that. And her name is not Miss Watson. Her name is not Miss Watson.
You hear what I said?
Her name is not Miss Watson, Marissa. That is not her name. Her name is not Miss Watson.
I can screenshot my driver's license.
No, you don't have to go through all that. I'm not here to justify all that.
I don't want to see it.
Any other thing you got to say before you go, Miss Watson? I'll give you another minute.
No, the only thing I'm going to say is what you was trying to accomplish tonight, you're not going to get it accomplished, because you have a good intent, but your intent won't go forth, because the reason why she reached out to you and the reason why she's here and your intent is two different things. Back in Jamaica, there's the island water don't mix. Well, island water not going to mix right here. Your intention is good, and more power to you.
All right, thanks.
All
right, thanks for calling.
Okay, you have a blessed night.
You too, bye.
That's why a lot of people don't want to. You know how many people want to reach out to you, and that's one of the reasons right there. Because number one, their family member is going to hear them and know that they were scammed, and for a person like that. While I'm over here talking to you, you should see my inbox, my messaging. They said, and you know what they said, Nicholas, and you wanted me to call and tell them my problem? They said, you are strong. This is why nobody has come out against this woman. They either scared or they don't want their family member to know about it. Because a lot of people, my family member did not know until she came on her live. So,
okay,
nobody didn't know.
I'm getting another call. Let me see who this is. Hello? Hello? Where's the call? Hello? I don't know where the call went. Hello? I think they cut off.
phone went off for a while, right? It was.
Yeah, sometimes.
It was like dead for a while. You know that, right?
Yes, hello.
To clarify the word delusional.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, when I utilize the term delusional, I'm not talking about the details of what took place, right? The details of what took place. That's between you and the individual, or whatever went wrong. What am I saying is, the behavior that is being expressed now at this very moment, even on this forum, the person is acting delusional because it's not in accordance with Christian behavior. And that is what I'm saying. Okay? Well, you have a good night, and I hope God help you and you change your ways, because you don't boast of when you give. And even if you give and you made some mistakes, you need to forgive and move on. You need to forgive and move on. Let me finish. There's no need for any sassy behavior. You need to forgive and move on and behave as a good Christian and do the right thing and put it in the hands of God and move on. And stop quarreling and making a whole issue about it. Because it's looking to draw attention.
Let me answer the question. Nobody was talking about anything to do with gifts.
Your behavior.
No, you said gifts. Nobody didn't talk about no gifts, sir. Nobody didn't talk about no gifts.
Give her a chance. Give her a chance to speak, please.
Nobody didn't talk about no gifts, sir. First of all, I said I will never talk about that. Isn't that what I said, Mark? I said I will never talk about that. Isn't that what I said? And there's no regrets.
Listen, I didn't call to have a cross talk with you. I'm letting you know I'm just calling to clarify delusional. You can go ahead and talk and make an issue now. Have a good night.
Go to bed.
You are not behaving as a Christian. You are not behaving as a Christian.
I don't understand a word you're saying. Nobody didn't talk about giving nobody gifts and regretting no gifts. What is this man talking about? Maria, did you hear me say that?
I can't remember everything you said. We've been talking for almost 3 hours.
I'm saying nobody didn't talk about no gifts.
No. That's not what he said. He said when you give.
You a gift. He said when you give a gift. That's what he said. He said when you give a gift. That's what he said.
Okay, I'm getting another call from California, it looks like. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, how can I, this is Rio TV, and who am I speaking with?
Well, I'm calling about this Nakilet and Anna situation.
Okay, good. You called the right number.
All right. So let me put my name is Mrs. Gray. Let me put my 2 cents in. First of all, Nakilet, you need to tell the truth and quit lying. Nakilet, you say Anna went on her live and cursed you out. Nakilet, why don't you tell Mr. Is your name Mario? Why didn't you tell Mr. Mario that you called Anna and left her some nasty voice message on her voice note? Why don't you tell him that?
All right, Mrs. Gray, can you tell me what nasty voice?
Give her, Nakilet, please. You have to give her a chance first, and then you'll talk. Just let her give her a chance first, and then promise. We're doing it fairly here.
That is why Anna went on her live and cursed Nakilet out, because Nakilet left her Anna some nasty ass voice message. Because I heard
God.
Nakilet, stop pretending like you don't know what you're talking about.
I am asking. Can I ask you a question?
Stop it.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Your family is listening. Nakilet, you say your family is listening to the voice, listening to what's going on right now.
Can I ask you a question?
Tell your family what you did, Nakilet.
No, can I ask you a question? They have the video. Can I ask you a question? I'm going to send it to you, Mara.
Okay, but let's go both ways, guys. Ladies, let's go both ways. Caller, she's saying something to you. Can you respond?
Can you
what did
tell
she say?
me?
I didn't hear her because she keeps talking.
Yeah, but just listen for a second.
That's her friend, by the way.
What?
I'm just letting him know that you are a friend.
Nakilet, it doesn't matter I'm a friend or not. Talk the truth. Tell Mr. Mario the voice messages, nasty voice messages you left on Anna's phone. Tell him that, Nakilet.
Mario,
that's why Anna had to read you and curse you out, Nakilet. Tell the truth.
You know what I left on her and tell her? Can you
Mr.
let me
Mario, let me know when I
ask
can
the
talk.
question?
Yes,
Oh
but
my
just
God.
listen. All one has to do is talk and then pause, and then the other person will get to talk. Because if I get involved, the most I can do is just try to. Because I'm trying here, and it's like
She's
sometimes
asking me a
we're
question.
all
I'm asking her a
yes,
question.
but let's listen to me as well. We all have to act like adults here, and no one is cursing, so that's not the issue. But at least
Yeah.
trying to talk over is not helping either.
I would like to ask a question.
But she's listening, so go ahead with the question.
Yes, Claudia Gray, let me ask you a
Uh-huh.
question. What,
Uh-huh.
where in the only thing that I already came out and apologized that was wrong in that the voicemail that I sent, and I've been everywhere, is the part that I talk about the Jamaicans were beneath me, and 99% of them are some. The only thing I said about Anna I'm going to send it to him when I'm done, is that she bleached. And how dare her calling me the name that she called me when I've never done anything to her but good to her, and that I was going to go over the pink wall. I never cursed Anna out a derogatory word to Anna in the message. That is a lie from the pit of hell.
Okay, let me ask my question. Natalie,
Yeah.
did you say you're not going to stop until you ruin Anna and her charity and hope her family all die or something like that? Did you say that?
Oh my God! I said, Barry,
Okay.
I'm sending it to you right now. I'm going to text you. I
Oh,
have it.
Okay, send.
I'm
and
going to
Natalie,
send it to
send
you
all the
right
voice
now, okay?
messages.
It's
Don't
in
send
my...
one.
Let me
Send
see.
all
Let me
of them.
see.
Don't send one voice note, Natalie. That was the last voice note you sent. I want you to send all the ones that you sent before that.
No, that's a lie. I only sent her one voicemail, and the second one I sent her...
No, Natalie, no, you didn't. Natalie, you sent her more than one voice note. And the last one that you're talking about when you told us that all Jamaicans are 99% beneath you. Remember that one? That was the last one you sent.
That is the first one. That's it. That's it. And then I sent the one that I told her I forgave her for what she said about me. But I'm not going to forgive her for stealing from me.
I hope God forgive you. Natalie, you're a grown woman. You say you're a woman of God. And you need to speak the truth, Natalie. Stop lying.
Oh,
Natalie,
please, you could
stop
go
lying.
to
The
hell.
reason why you're mad at Anna, because Anna told you she was not going to buy you any gun from wherever, where all them gunmen in Kingston, and you got mad. You have Anna running around in circles in Mandeville, market all over, handing out your money that you send, and Anna even give out money, and then you repay her back. Every money that you send Anna, there's a receipt. She go online and she show you the receipt, and she give you. Anna did not steal nobody's money. You need to stop lying, Nicolette. If Anna was living in America, and Nicolette, she would have just take you to court and charge you for defamation of character because you're lying. And then you go to Ashanti, you go to Dana, you go to Mr. Whoever they call them, whatever their name is, and you talk and you trust the lady. What kind of woman are you?
Don't call Anna's name. Don't call
If you have a
Anna's
problem
name.
with Anna Nicolette, why didn't you call Anna and talk to Anna and say, Miss Anna, you did something that I don't like. Why didn't you just do that, Nicolette? Why do you have to go and slander her all over the world? Why did you do that as a woman to a woman? Why?
I did like the
what about your behavior, Nicolette? Look at what about your behavior? Mr. Mario, if you never hear the way she was talking and his voice was, you would not believe that you're talking to this lady right now, how she was behaving. I'm not going to say Anna is perfect. Anna is not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Anna gets really raised and really out of pocket because Nicolette
send me your thing and I'll send you all the voice messages that I sent to Anna.
Trash you and lie on you all the time.
Claudia, you know.
She's human.
Claudia, you know I was on Anna's program and I did a lot. I called her.
Yes, I did not say you didn't, Nicolette. I didn't say you do. Nicolette, I didn't say you never do anything. If you say I said that, I would be lying on you. But you did.
I sent her running around, Claudia. Claudia, you don't get the point all now what's going on. It's not about where I sent her. It's about the money, the 90-something thousand that her husband went to pick up and they stole it. And that's my truth, and I'm sticking to it. It's my proof.
If she stole your money, okay, where's the proof? You have proof that she stole your money?
Of course, you never. Where is it?
Where is the proof? Where is the proof?
I have the receipt. Jaden Carnegie picked it up at Western Union.
Okay, Nicolette, that's $90,000 you said she stole from you. Who was that money was supposed to go to, Nicolette? Tell me.
The money? Oh, so you're telling me it's a lie that the money never happened? Is that what you
Okay, Nicolette, she's only asking you a question. Let's not, it's so simple. Just answer. It's only a question. She's only asked, what she's saying is the 90-something thousand that you sent, she's asking where was that money supposed to go to?
The money was supposed to be for the St. Mary mission that I'm sending her to, and she stole it.
Oh my God, Natalie, God forgive you.
Oh, I
Natalie,
didn't say
did you see Anna? Oh my God. Natalie,
Nope.
did you see all that stuff that Anna buy with the food?
No,
that she took
I
with
did
Mom
not.
Day? Did you see all the money, all the food that she
No,
bought and she
no,
got the receipt? Natalie, why you wicked? Why you wicked,
not that
Natalie?
one, not
All
that
the
one.
bag
No,
of
no, no.
rice and
Oh
flour
my
and cooking
God.
oil and then something that she buy with the money that you said, Natalie, and you say, Anna, steal your money, you wicked.
That
Natalie, you
Monday, not
Let
that
God,
one,
you
not the
wicked.
first trip. You see, you guys are going to the first
Natalie,
one.
you were not the only one who sent money for the St. Mary Charity. We all sent money to the St. Mary Charity. Natalie, you need to
That
stop
is
it.
not the one. That is not that one. Not that one.
Behave yourself as a grown woman and a grandmother. Stop it. You are wicked.
Never.
The lady buys the stuff
Never.
and she show you the
She
receipt. Natalie,
stole
and lies.
money.
You have the receipt. Natalie, why you do it?
I even went in her live. I said, Anna, why aren't you? I called Anna way before I went on the live when she was on it. I said, Anna, Ashanti's on it live. Say, me and her spoke. I said, Anna, I called her like 3 times. She never called me back. So I called her again and she said she was going on her live. I said, Anna, I want you to go on the live because Ashanti's over there saying that Nakelet is sending Anna to St. Mary, and she told Anna she was going to give her money, and here Anna over there begging money to go to St. Mary.
Of course she's gonna beg. Like,
Oh my God. Can you let me speak? Can you let me speak?
Anna, Natalie, Natalie, you're not the only one who sent money for St. Mary Mission. I said, Lord,
Oh
for
my
St.
God.
Mary Mission. Everybody that donated, Anna have the receipt to prove. Natalie, the whole month, the food and stuff that Anna have the receipt that she buy Natalie. Are you gonna say Anna steal the 90,000? Oh my God, Natalie, come on.
Anna,
That is so wrong.
the
That
money.
is so wrong.
Anna,
That's
husband.
Speak the truth, Natalie. Don't
The
do
money.
this.
It's
This
not
is wrong.
90,000, my dear. It is not 90,000. It's not 90,000. Anna, you're talking about
Natalie,
you must be talking about the St. Mary mission.
Natalie.
You see, you're not letting me speak. You're saying something and you don't know what you're talking about. Remember, there was 2 St. Mary mission. You remember that, right?
I know the first one and I know the second one because I donate to both of them.
The second one, I even went in she even said to me, even in her, when she was cursing me, she said that.
I was on the live, I know.
Oh my God. Oh Lord.
Yes, but
She
just listen.
said-
Just listen. Both of you listen to each other. You're doing
She
well so far.
She said, I was communicating with Anna. Anna was not communicating with me about that money. I said, Anna, why are you asking for money when I sent you the money? And I sent you lunch and gas. Anna never responded to me, not once. It's when I went on the live, she was on the live, and I said, Anna, they're calling me a scammer and a this, and she went on the live and she said, you guys need to leave Nakelet alone. Nakelet sent money and she sent a lot of money. I said, Anna, why don't you tell them, count the money, how much I sent. I have the live when I said that to her. I said, Anna, why don't you tell the amount of money on the live? Anna never responded in the live. There was other people in the live saying, Anna, Nakelet just said how much money she said. Why are you not?
So in other words, every time when you send the money, you just want your name to be up there because
No, that's not, oh my, no.
Right? You know how many times I
Anna
donate money? I'm not
mentioned
taking
that
my name to
money.
call because I'm doing
She
it from my heart.
never mentioned
And I know she
that
did it
you're
up because
supposed
I
to
see
be
the light.
accountable for people's money. You're supposed to be accountable for the donors' money. You're supposed to. It's transparent. You're supposed to count it out. And that's what charity does.
Shame on you. Nakalet, shame on you.
I
You
will
saw all the
listen to
stuff
you haven't seen anything yet. What are you going to do? You haven't seen anything yet. You haven't seen anything yet. She is a scammer, and she's a thief, and she's a con artist, and she's a thug. She's a thug.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's here?
Mr. Mario, listen, can I talk to Mr. Mario? Let me tell you, that money that Natalie is talking about, she said when Anna and Mom J, when St. Mary had flooded out the first time they went up there. So they went and we donate money for the first mission, and when they went, there was a lot of people that couldn't come out, like elderly and stuff. So she said, Natalie said, let's do another one. She did. I'm not going to lie on her. Give the devil what the devil is due.
I'm not the devil.
Okay,
You're the devil on your family.
Natalie, please. just.
Oh, I'm not gonna let her call me no devil.
You are the devil.
Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Claudia, let's not do that.
Jesus is against you. The blood of Jesus is against you. The blood of Jesus is against you. Holy Spirit fire consume you. The blood of Jesus is against you. The blood of Jesus is against you. You demon spirit. The blood of Jesus is against you. How dare you? The blood of Jesus is against you. The blood of Jesus is against you. You got some darn nerve. The blood of Jesus is against you. The demon spirit.
Hold a second.
To the pit of hell where you came from. The blood of Jesus is against you. Holy Spirit, fire consumer. Consumer. Holy Spirit, fire consumer. The blood of Jesus is against you. The blood of Jesus is against you. The blood of Jesus is
Nicolette, are we gonna move on?
fresh.
All right, okay, both persons. Let's do this. Claudia, let's do this.
Why don't you come find me where I live? The blood of Jesus is against you. You and your whole family.
No, Nicolette, we're not gonna do that.
Now she's not gonna call me no devil.
Yes, but you have to give me a chance, Nicolette. You have to give me a chance to address the situation, or we can't move forward.
Jesus.
Nicolette, we have to address the situation to either move forward.
The blood of Jesus.
Let me know when you're finished, please.
Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. Huh?
Can we move on?
Okay, what you could have I'm doing a lot.
Can we move on?
I'm ready to move on, Mario, if you're ready for me to talk.
Nicolette, can we move on? Lover girl, what kind of statement is that?
Huh?
Someone just made a comment in there.
Can I finish, Mario, what I was saying?
Yeah, but let me address something here. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay. I have 25 people on here and I have you two on the phone. Let me tell you guys this. I have no obligation to anyone that's either on this live or anyone that's on this phone call. I'm taking my time out here to try to address the situation. I will not be disrespected by no one for no reason, period. And anyone try that, it's something totally different. All right? This is not a joke. If I'm trying to help out a situation and I'm making the effort to give or share my platform with someone, and I'm trying here, the least you guys can do is be respectful. If you're gonna come on here and try to be disrespectful, it's something else, because I don't do that. I'll never be disrespectful to anyone, no matter what the situation is. And if someone come on here and try to do that, then I have to block you from the platform or just tell you not to come on here. Come on, it's only fair. So yes, Claudia, you might have said something that's not appropriate at this moment, and I told you, we're not gonna do that.
Okay.
So if you're gonna say something and you're gonna try to address a situation, notice I told persons you get the opportunity to talk for 2 minutes. You've been talking for quite a while. I haven't stopped you nor paused you more than give you the opportunity to talk. Nicolette in the same way, if she's saying something and you can't hear yourself, I try to tell her, Nicolette, give Claudia time to talk. So it works for both of you.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the opportunity to talk more because you've also donated and you've had similar scenarios or whatever you might have had or known a little bit more than I do, because you've been around both Anna and other persons who are in this for a longer time. So all I'm doing is giving you the opportunity to talk so you can explain what's happening. Lover girl, if you the line is there and you have the opportunity to talk if you want to. That's about it. All right. So now go ahead with what you were saying, and then we'll move on, Nicolette, so she can respond.
Okay. So for the second St. Mary mission, Nakalet said, do another one. And she said, okay. So Nakalet sent the money, right? So Anna and Mam J, this is another charity Mam J she does in Mandeville also. So they join together. So they're going to buy food and stuff. And we have clothes, we donate, whatever, to help. She's saying she give Anna money. Why Anna is asking for money? Of course she's going to ask for money because what Nakalet said she said $90,000. In Jamaica right now, $90,000 is nothing. She buy a lot of bags of rice, a lot of bags of flour, eat cornmeal, she buy oil, she buy all kind of stuff what the elderly need, right? And so she goes up there with all the other help that she gets, and she give it away. So I don't understand why Nakalet say Anna stole $90,000 from her, which is not true. It's not true. She didn't steal the money. She used the money and she buy whatever. But apparently when Anna went there and did not call out Nakalet's name and said Nakalet donated this much money, that's why Nakalet is upset. So what did Nakalet do? Instead of call Anna privately, address the situation, say, Anna, why didn't you do this? And Nakalet went on platforms, all the other platforms, and told them Anna stole her money. The Ashanti, 360, whoever Ashanti, and she went on Dana, she went on Mr. whatever the other guy is, and they tear Anna up in pieces. Now, she have no right to do that. She should have called Anna and talked to her private. And they class Anna and they scam her and she's a thief and her husband and Nakalet leave a couple voice messages to Anna's phone. I'm not lying to you. She did leave one. She leave quite a few. And the way she was acting on the voice messages and she was really angry and she just cussing Anna and telling them, just like how she told me, like, me and my family's going to go to the pit of hell. That's what she told Anna, and all her family's going to happen, this and that, and all she's not going to rest and down until she shut her down. Now, Anna was supposed to get a humanitarian award in Canada, and Nakalet, Ashanti, Dana, all of them joined on Nakalet's bandwagon. Nakalet went from pillar to post, and they trashed Anna and told the lady not to give Anna the award. Anna don't need the award because God is the one going to give her award. Okay? And they trashed her and they called her name, and it was horrible that Nakalet started all this. And so Nakalet said that she's a woman of God, the Christian, she's a grandmother. Nakalet, that's not how you say
Nakalet, we talked about this like a minute ago. Please. Don't do that. I'm saying I'm giving her the opportunity to talk. Nakalet, I'm giving her the opportunity to talk.
I left that message and that was it. And then I called and told her I forgave her for what she went and cursed me, but I never forgave her for stealing and scamming me. That's the voicemail I left. Never said any derogatory about her. Me and Donna did not conspire to stop her from going to Canada. Why are you bringing Donna's name in this? You guys just despise Donna because she wants to be
Wait a
Donna,
second, Claudia.
she will never be Donna. Donna is a lady, not an she. Donna Marico is a lady, not an she. Donna Marico is not a scammer.
Forgive her because she's doing not what she's doing.
The blood of Jesus is against you.
All right, Claudia, I'll say thank you for calling, okay? We'll leave it as it is.
All right. Sorry.
Yes, I'm going to try to give someone else a call because we have only a few minutes and then we should be...
When people are guilty, that's how they act and how they behave. You have a blessed evening.
I have my receipt. I have my receipt.
All right, I'm going to post the phone number again. Anyone that's want to call, I believe, what's her name? Let me see if she is. Lover Girl said she wanted to call.
That's all right. People, them.
I don't know who.
I have my receipt.
Let me see. Oh, I didn't. The phone number is here. Let me put it up. Give me 1 second.
Now they're going to call Donna name. You see that? Amira, this is a big problem. She just mentioned Donna name. Now this is going to be a big problem.
She's not the first person that did that. I think someone else mentioned.
She said Donna. She said Donna made Anna not go to Canada.
Okay. Yes, because someone else had mentioned.
True.
Someone else had mentioned Donna earlier, but it was
true.
I don't know about that. That
is not true. Yeah. It's called a Woman Achievers Award. That means you have to be respectable. It's when she went and cursed me out on her live and called me all the name in her book. I never did. Nobody didn't even know that I sent Anna the voicemail to tell her to stop it. She came in her live with it. That was me calling her because she wasn't picking up and I left the message. So what she's coming on here saying that I should have called Anna, I did. And I left a message. Anna came on her live with the message. I never responded to, and went on nobody's live until when Anna came and cursed me.
All right, so here's my question for you, as it is now. What do we do moving forward as it is? So you are uncomfortable, and all that has been done has been done. So what do we do now moving forward?
Oh, I got my, you know why I told you what, I did not go and search you out, sir. I was sent, let me tell you how I know about you, because I don't do social media like that. I was sent a thing, you know, about that she's going to be speaking about charity, and it wasn't only me. It's other people that got scammed. It's happened that I'm the one who openly chose, because I'm not afraid. A lot of people are afraid. Do you hear me typing away while I'm on the phone? People are saying that's why they wouldn't call it who have been scammed, because of the way that you know, it's like allowing her or people and people are afraid to call in because they don't want to be bullied. But because I am not afraid, because that's just words. You know many people, you know, but actions speak louder than words. Action speak louder than words. And I was gonna cut this off and don't do nothing now with anything, but I'm gonna proceed now with what I was gonna do. I was gonna shut it down for the coming year, but I'm not. I'm gonna proceed now with everything because of what that lady just called and spoke. I was gonna leave it alone, but now I'm gonna proceed with caution. I'm gonna proceed with caution because I have my proof. They forgot that it's proof that speaks. Proof speaks, and that I called her. I want them to show me on the voice note. Because that's a lie. She even tried to delete some of my messages that I sent her, and I retrieved them. I called her and told her that I forgave her for what she acted with me, but I'll never forgave her for taking the money. That's the only time I called her after what she did. Period. To guard my right hand. They talking about me calling. I don't do those things. Where were they when she was cursing me and calling me all names? That same one that was there, she was egging her on. Instead of telling you, Anna, Nicholas has been good to you on your program and your own personal self, and you're going to talk about her like that on your live, that's what a real woman would do. That's what a real woman would do. And I read on Lady V's live and I apologize. I read on Flawless Rain live and apologized to the Jamaicans who I offended. That was the only offensive thing that I said in that message was what I said about my fellow Jamaicans. And I apologize. And on that live, they receive it. I didn't say nothing else offensive but bleach. That's not offensive. It is true. She called me a monkey and everything. I said, at least I don't bleach out my complexion. That's it. That's all I said. And I have the thing. I'm going to send it to you so you could listen to it. I did not. And I'm going to send you also the second one that I sent that I apologize. For her talking about me like that. I forgave her, but I never apologized. I said I will never apologize. And she went on her live the next day and said, the girl no call me. Girl called me, the dirty girl called me, and I could talk about that she apologized. Girl, you better go up on the live, them go talk. Where you send your teeth, that's when they forgive your girl. And I never said that I forgave her, that I apologized to her. And she went on her live the next day and calling me a dirty gal and a this. That I leave message on her phone that apologized to her, and I did not. I said I forgave her for my own sanity. And she cursed me out. Nobody never went on her live. All these people that said they loved her, no one, and Christian, some of them said you're Christian. Even this one particular one that lives in New York that went and lied and told lie, nobody never said to her, don't talk like that. The way she was carrying on, I'm from Kingston and I never seen nobody act like that. I have never seen anything like that, the way she was carrying on. And not one of them on her live said to her, Anna, stop it. They were laughing and they were kiki-keying and acting just like that one. All of them. Nobody said stop it. And the people who were telling her to stop it, she blocked them. She blocked them. She said, come here, I'm blocking you, I'm blocking you. She was blocking the ones who were telling her to stop it. No, because I dared come and spoke up, because she threatened the little elderly them from speaking. Because so I'm not supposed to speak my truth? Nobody ever gonna silence me. I live in America. I came here legally with my green card. 43 years, me and my 2 sisters and my brother. I'm not afraid to do anything I say. I use even my real name. Nobody did the same. Anna, do not put up Nakile's picture. She's running a charity and she's exposing the donor's name and identity and the donor's address. That is illegal. That is against protocol. She put up my picture. She told them where I live. She gave them my phone number. And she is running a charity. I'm the donor. Without the donor, there is no charity. She put my life in danger. Where's the truth in that? And she said she will never apologize. Never. Never, she said. She would never apologize. Where was people? How come nobody was telling her not to do that? How comes? I have the live when people were telling her in the comment, Nakile is saying the amount of money she gave you. How comes you're not answering her, Anna? When I was saying, Anna, you need to tell them how much money I gave you way before all this started. And she, up to this day, she never responded. I have the live, because I have all the lives that was retrieved, because I was told to do so. She said Nakile sent a lot of money. She never disclosed the amount. She never disclosed the amount. She threatened me that she was going to beat me and my family. She cursed my mother, father, sister, brother, children, and grandchildren. She went up under my clothes. And I don't sleep with women. And she even went up under my clothes and cursed. Not because I'm not having myself all around the place. She cursed even that. And she doesn't know anything about me. And nobody didn't tell her as a female to stop that. None of the Jamaican then told her that. No Jamaican except for Donna and Erica the landlord. That's the only 2 Jamaican people then told her to stop it. Was Miss Erica the landlord, Donna, and Lady V. Those 3 women were the only one who told her that was wrong. To speak of another woman, especially a person that's been good to you, as you claim, it wasn't come out of my mouth. She went on her live and said, Nakile has been good to me and give it to me and my family. She did, not me. It never came out of my mouth. And this woman is going to come in here calling me, oh, you give the devil, you don't even know. She just messed with the wrong Christian. She just messed with she has opened up a part of me that's gonna bring me some deep prayer and fasting. Do not touch the Lord's anointed. God called fool, but he don't keep them. Because I'm a Christian, I'm not supposed to stand up for myself. Because I'm a Christian, I'm supposed to let you walk over me. Before I was a Christian, I'm a lady, I'm a woman. I'm somebody's child. I'm somebody's mother. I'm somebody's grandmother. I'm a woman who worked hard for what she has, who chose to help the less fortunate. Nobody didn't put a gun at my head. I chose to. I chose to. And this is what I get? This is what I get? And you think that people who are listening right now is going to want to go through that by giving? I don't think so. I don't think so. My grandmother used to say, don't throw away the hole before you cross. When you reach across, you never know what will happen on the other side. And you're going to need to come back. Never. And all these people over here that's sticking up for her, where were they when she was on her live daily? When she was begging, come on, people, I need this. And me, didn't like to see her. I did not like to see her sad. I did not like to see her sad. And Anna knows this. And I would be selling tickets. But certain, and I did not like to see her sad. And I would say, I have 38 tickets left. Come on, people, please. I want to go to bed. And I would call up Anna, and then I said, Anna, I'm buying all of them. $50 for the ticket. The next day, she would come back again. She would say, I have 40 tickets. She would say, I'm tired of the ticket. And she would say, I have 30 left, and I want to go to bed. I would call up Anna, and I would say, Anna, I'm going to buy them all. So you can go to bed. She would come back again the next day. She had 28 tickets, and she wanted to sell them all. And then she'll come in the next day and only sell like 8 or 9 that I would call in. I said, Anna, because she was so tired. And I would say, Anna, I want to buy them all so you can go to bed. Then Anna would come back again. And she's selling tickets for our church. For breakfast that she was making. And it would be like 6 or 7 people that would buy the tickets. And I would call in and said, Anna, I'm going to buy them all so you can go to bed. Nothing that I did.
Okay, so here's my thing to you. We've been on this for quite a while now, and we're not gonna go beyond another 5 minutes. We close in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But here's my thing to you, and I said this earlier, if you remember. How I see life is I've been burnt too, in different it's a different scenario, it's a different situation, it's a different case, and there's different things that will arise in each person's life and each person's journey. Now, within your journey, you still started this by doing good. So you gave a donation to whether it was Anna or you gave it to other donation charities. You did. Okay. However, in the process of you doing that, you might have felt like you weren't justified with the amount that you give or for what was being done with the money that you give. But the thing is, you already did that. When you were given the money, the intention was to give. What I know from my belief is if someone is doing drugs and you see them on the corner of a street and they beg you and they say, hey, I need $100 or I need $50 to go buy food, and they choose to take that money and buy drugs, honestly, from me growing up, I've learned to understand, as long as I do my part, I'm not worried about the rest. So when you do what is right, God knows your heart, and he knows you were making a decision based on the fact of whether you saw someone in need and you decide on giving, or you wanted to give because that's just how you feel comfortable giving, and you've already done that. So you've already done your part. What makes a difference now is we can't wake up and keep on every day about, like they would say, about spilled milk. So if you did something and it happened and you're uncomfortable, okay. But now what do we do moving forward? If you decide to not give anymore, if you decide to not continue on that giving the same person, and you prefer to give to someone else who you considered to be more reputable, you can do so. If you decide to quit giving, period, and that makes you more comfortable, then let's do that. But waking up tomorrow over what happened yesterday is not going to help you mentally. This is the God-given truth. This is something that's not going to help you mentally. And I'm going to tell you this as a friend. I'm going to tell you this as someone who you've never met, but someone who's giving you an advice for health and for positivity. Now, I'm going to explain something to you, and this is real life, and this is reality. There was this elder lady. She was older than you because she wasn't someone who was able to help herself a lot. However, she had bills. She had electricity bills, she had water bills, and all that kind of a stuff. She didn't have mortgage because she owned her house, but she has the regular day-to-day bills. Guys, let's not be commenting negative at this point. Let's just try to be on the positive side because we're about to close. Please do that favor just for me. Now, this lady that I'm telling you about, she was worried because she's not working anymore. She's retired, and all she get is a certain amount of money every month. That money will not change because that's what she's getting, other than if she has anything in the bank. So what she's worried about is the fact that if she has a electric bill or a water bill that's too high or whatever it is, that's going to depreciate her savings. And this is reality, I'm telling you here. Take it seriously. One night when she went to bed, because of the fact that she's always worried about her bills, when she woke up the next morning, she was in a hospital. Why she was in a hospital was not because someone hurt her or did something wrong to her, but it was because of the fact that she had a stroke. That stroke was caused by her mental thought of her situation. When she went into the hospital, she didn't go back home. She ended up now needing help and needing assistance and needing someone to take care of her. The bills were still there. That will not change. The house was still there. That's one instant. I can tell you many more. But what I'm trying to tell you is, if you're uncomfortable about something, the best thing is to do is to try to fix that issue and then move on. So now that we understand that, let's say Anna had 50 or 100 persons who were donating to her, and 10 people or 5 people or 1 person or how many people are uncomfortable, they can decide to not continue. But if for some reason some other persons decide that they are donating and they are comfortable, then they could do whatever they want because it's their money, their choice. But for you who have been burnt, or that's how you feel, like you are totally uncomfortable with what happened, now what you want to do is try to do something for you or within you that make you comfortable. And let's not try to continue worrying about something that's already happened. If you have a way that you decide to fix this problem and this is the route you choose, that's up to you and that's all on you. That's your decision. But in the meantime, I would say to you, please try to worry less and try to not get yourself hyper over this, because it's not going to help you if you get hurt. And it doesn't take long for something to happen. You can be driving and something happen. You can go to sleep and something happen, just because your brain function very differently when you're under stress or when you're worried or when you're thinking. And the best thing to do is to try to be calm and say your prayers, just like the routine of how you do it, your meditation and all that good stuff. And in the meantime, just try to live and be positive on you. Because I know you are a strong person. You work hard and you do what's right in most instances, or in however you can consider you do it. Because God says none of us are perfect.
No, not one.
Yes. All right. And don't worry yourself too much. Don't worry yourself too much. And within you, we still might have a minute or two left, and then you could say something if you want, based on what I've said, and then we're about done.
Yeah. I just want to say I thank you for giving me the time, to come and set my truth, and I apologize if anything that I did that was not pleasing in the manner of how you do your program. I just want you to know that even though even though I might seem like, I'm not harboring anything like, that's going to cause me like sickness or anything. No, that's nothing. Nothing. It's nothing like that. It's the fact that, when I was talking about that, emotion does happen because we're human.
Right.
And emotion happens to people who have a heart. Especially when you have a heart of giving, certain things will hurt you and make, and then you sometimes you wonder why good people turn bad. And people never seems to wonder why. They only look at the person being bad or the person shut off or secluded, but nobody never go to see the reason why. You know what I'm saying? And that's why all my life, I tend to be me and my family. I know people, but this is not going to stop me from being me, because I'll always be me. I'm authentic, and I'm the real me. I will never change for no one else. I am a prayer warrior, and when I pray, God answer. Oh, yes, he does. My mom just texted me and told me not to cry. Please, she's begging me. Because I know what happened when I cry. My mom is begging me. She's on the line begging me to get off and stop. She knows what happened when I cry. Even my children, them knows. Because it's not fake. She's telling me to get off and don't cry. How dare you want to, something, you crying? What are you crying for? You did it because you did it. And that's you. Stop the crying. You're not a child. But I wasn't crying because of what people were saying. I just want you to know I was just crying because of the emotions. When people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Totally.
I'm human.
Yes, we all are. So it's just good. And it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to cry.
And the crying made me feel better, because that's how you know what I fight with? I fight my stuff in my life with prayer and fasting and crying. My kids used to say, oh my God, mom is crying. They used to get scared. Mom is crying. Oh my God, mom is crying. I'm praying up to this day, and they're growing. They're grown. They would be scared and terrified, even my family, when I cry and I pray. And I'm going to go right now I'm going to go on a 90-day fast. And I'm going to cry every day, and I'm going to pray every day. And I know what I'm going to be fasting and praying for. God answers my prayers. That's one thing I know. I'm a prayer warrior, and I'm a prayer intercessor. And when I fast, I don't eat or drink water. Period. Until God said, Nicolette, enough. They don't know you. Nobody knows you.
All right.
Nobody knows who you are, but I know who you are. I just want to tell you, I just thank you. And I didn't stalk you down. I chased after you. I did not. I sent you a message and you didn't even get it. I think you got it like about a couple of days after, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It was there for a while.
And I told you I would like to speak my truth. I did not bash anybody. I spoke my truth. Not nobody else's truth. Mine. And it's over and it's done. Finish. Kaput. You will never hear this from me again. I think I'm going to be doing somebody's going to be going on a radio station in Jamaica in something that happened to them, a couple radio station. And I'm one of the names that she put on there. Maybe that's the only time and I'm not even going to speak. I'm just going to speak, They want me there. The radio station in Jamaica want for me to speak of what happened. Because a person is going to be on there speaking of stuff that happened to them with her. And she told them to have other people that it happened to, and they happened to mention my name because they were on the live when the stuff were going on. And that's it. end with legal. I had stopped the legal, but I'm going to do it. I had forgotten about it, but because of tonight, I'm going to proceed. I'm sorry. And you do know what happened when a person is labeled a scammer and they're found guilty. They cannot travel nowhere. Nowhere. And because of that lady, I'm going to proceed with it. She said it was a lie, so I'm going to proceed with it. Because receipt don't lie. So I just appreciate you, and I thank you, and you have a blessed night. And I just pray that God will continue to bless you, bless your program, bless you and your family. I pray that God will protect you from the enemy's camp. I pray that God will protect you from the backlash that you will be getting from this. I pray that God will send his angel to encamp around you to fight your battles when they come. I pray that God will send his angel to encamp around your home, your family, and your loved ones for any backlash that you may get from this. And I pray that God will bless you this week coming, bless you and your family, and they're going out and they're coming in. I pray that God will bless you from the social media bully and social media, the spirit of murdering. I pray that God will protect you and keep you from territorial and social media demons. I pray that God will bless you and protect you from the wickedness and the evilness of in high and low places. I pray the blood covering over you and your family and your loved one to protect you and keep you safe from all harm and all danger. I pray that God will bless your children, them in school, from any bullying spirit, any murdering spirit, any accident, incident, harm, or danger spirit. I pray that God will grant you and bless you and your family and your loved one with long life and good health and strength. I pray that God will supply your needs. I pray that God will bless you and your family and your loved one, and you're going out and you're coming in on the highways, the byways, or the skyways from any accident, incident, harm, or danger. I pray that God will cover you and protect you from any transferring spirit that may cause you any harm or any danger. I pray that God will dumb, deaf, blind, and paralyze any gums, anybody that speak ill of you. I pray that God will send guardian angels to fight your battles for you. I pray that God will protect you and keep you from no matter what will come. I pray that God will bless you with long life and good health and strength. I pray that God will strengthen you to be the man that you are, to protect your family, be the head of your household. I pray that you come to get to know God for who he is and what he is. I pray that God will show you that he don't bless you according to your works, but for the grace and the mercy of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I pray that God will bless your relationship, bless your finances, enlarge your territory. I pray that God will multiply your business, your social media platform, and send you many, many, many views from the northwest, east, and south. I pray that no harm will come against you. I pray that anything that's planned against you and your family and your loved one, I pray Holy Ghost fire to burn them up from the root, from the seed, and dismantle and destroy them, and send them back to the sender, never to return. I pray to put the God blessing over this life that we did today. I pray that God, the evil people that come with stuff or think they want to hurt me, I pray that God will forgive them. I pray that God will not cause them or their family and their loved ones no harm. I pray that everyone who spoke ill of me on your platform, I pray that God will forgive them, because they know not what they've done. The word of God says, touch not the Lord's anointing and do his prophet no harm. And I pray that God will bless their family and their loved ones, every person that spoke ill of me. I pray that God will touch their heart. I pray that God will protect them and their family and their loved ones, and they're going out this week that's coming. Cover them and protect them from all harm and all danger. And I pray a blessing over your life, and I decree and declare that all will be well. And I pray that I plead the blood of Jesus over me to cleanse me and wash me from everything that I prayed against, that nothing will attach themselves to me and come to formation, fulfillment, or completion. I plead the blood of Jesus over my home to cleanse my home from everything that I prayed against, that nothing will remain in my home. I plead the blood of Jesus to cover me and protect me from the corner of my head to the sole of my feet, me and my family and my loved ones. And I decree it and I declare it, and I call it done. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen, amen, and amen.
Amen.
You're blessed, my brother. You stay blessed, you and your family and your loved one. And in everything that you do, I don't know if you have a relationship with God, but with all the craziness that's going on right now on social media, my brother, I can call you my brother because the word of God said that. Please be careful. Be aware of your surroundings. Trust no one. Trust no one. Be mindful of everyone. And in everything you do, respect everyone. And love even the one that does you harm. I do not hate Margaret Rumble Carnegie. I don't have a hatred in my body towards that lady. I don't. I just want you to stay awake. Be careful. Be careful. Social media is not a joke. The devil is seeking who he can devour. He's seeking who he may devour. And he's devouring a lot, my brother. And if you don't know Jesus, I pray that when I get off this life tonight, you give your life to him. Because he's the only one who can save us. I love you and I don't know you with the love of the Lord. You stay blessed. Okay?
Yes.
And never stop doing what you're doing. Speak your truth always.
And thank you again for joining. Just so you know, and earlier at some point, there was no indifference. So some people, they feel as if it's about being one-sided or being unfair to anyone. That's not it. I'm giving everyone the opportunity to voice their opinion, to talk. That's what it's about. It's not really about being one-sided to nobody. But if someone is on here and they're not being fair or they're not talking in a manner that's considered fair when it comes to trying to curse or talk down to someone, I will not. That's something I definitely will not tolerate. But other than that, I appreciate you also giving me the opportunity to talk to you and spending the time out on here. You could be doing anything with your time and you spend it with us. Whatever information you provide or however it is, but we also appreciate that you were able to take the time out to be on here with us. All right?
Yes.
All right. Have a good one.
You as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Guys, I appreciate everyone who take the time out to talk, whether it was just texting and did not have the opportunity to call. For those who called, I also appreciate you as well. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. I'll be live again. So if you have the time or you will put it on your clock and remind yourself to be on this platform, you'll see it's going to be a total different program. It's going to be a total different discussion. It won't be anything in reference to what was discussed tonight. It's totally on mainly money and developing yourself and how you can embrace wealth from an earlier age, retirement with something in the back. It's going to be someone totally on a different forum. And I would suggest, if you have the opportunity to join us, please, at 8 p.m. we'll be live. And anyone who felt like their thoughts were ignored, I couldn't respond to everybody, nor could I comment on everyone's comment, but I did see all interactions throughout the night, and I appreciate you as long as you were being fair and not being disrespectful. Your opinion matters, and don't feel as if you're not allowed to say what you want to say, but just view the platform. So we have kids that are still also on the internet. We don't just have adults. So anyone that's going to be talking and be cussing out and all that stuff, it's not going to be worth it, you know? I won't comment on our guest and her situation because we've had enough time to discuss all that. But you're all appreciated, loved and respect, and thank you for spending your last 3 hours with us. Bless up to everybody. All right? See you again tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, I have other lives that will be going at 8 p.m. this week too. So whichever one you want to join us with, you're totally welcome. Invite a friend, share with a friend, and make sure to like, subscribe to this channel if it's not something you already have done. Peace. We're out.